Yo, what is up, everybody? Hold on, let me get my chat up really quick. Give me 1 second. We're pulling it up right now. Where is the chat? Where is the chat? Give me 1 moment. Here we go. All right, it says chat is waiting for new messages. I literally don't even know what that means. Okay, well, I see my chats. I see my chats on Discord, but I don't see them on my Restream app. Let me go ahead and restart this. Oh, never mind, I lied. I lied. Everybody, Girl Zombie and me and Geo. No, we have like 6 people watching. And that doesn't include BitChute. Let me go ahead and make sure, because like Rumble promised integration, or Restream promised integration with Rumble, and okay, it works. I don't know how the fuck it works, but it's working. Okay, well, I guess it works somehow. How do I edit this? This is so weird. Okay, well, I guess I gotta put like the image up there or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness, so much going on. So much good. Dude, I'm gonna have to play some sad music for all these dorks crying about January 6th. 4 years and they're still salty about it. Let me see. Check out the content. Let me see. I can edit this. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Dude, I literally don't understand how the integration bullshit works. Oh, category? Yeah, let's do entertainment. Type in Republican politics. Okay, cool. All right, this is going to take a few minutes. Let me go ahead and make sure that I am live for my bitches over on BitChute. All right, so this is the first stream of the year. Let me make sure that's the case. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to try to go the entire show without swearing. I don't know how well it's going to like work out for me. Okay. All right, what is going on with BitChute? What are you doing? Are you working? New messages. What on earth is happening to BitChute? BitChute is giving me a hard time. Let me start that up one more time. Dude, now I don't even hear my audio. God.
Off this morning, the manager.
Okay, hold up. Oh, I know why. Okay. I guess I stopped streaming on BitChute. I think it's what I get for calling them bitches. Well, that's my fault. Wow. You know what? I don't even care. Fuck it. It's broken. Not my problem. Gio, I thought you were gonna wear the GIMP suit tonight. Why would I wear the GIMP suit tonight? Not really. I don't know where this is coming from. I was looking forward to seeing your crazy hair exploding out of it when you unzip the mask. This is great for shouting for the rest of the year. I know, right? Yeah, I totally screwed up the audio at the beginning of the show. But it was my fault. I was being reckless. Give me 1 second. Wow, look at all this negativity in the chat, and holy shit, I got 18 messages. Anyways, let me just go ahead and do my spiel really quick. Hopefully it starts working all of a sudden. That would be really embarrassing if it just stopped working. But yeah, I just want to, first stream of the year, I'm already having technical issues. This is a really terrible stream to like start beta testing Restream's new features. But anyways, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining me on another exciting episode of the Watchfrogs. We go live every Monday night, on the Watchfrogs channel, which is home to the Fake Crimes docuseries, a variety of other videos, and of course the Watchfrogs podcast. You can enjoy the show live on a variety of platforms like BitChute, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, X, formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube. For those who prefer an audio-only experience of the show. Catch up, buddy. Okay, you know what? It's not catching up. All right, give me money, guys. That's basically the gist of it. Give me money. Give me money. Let me see. Why is this not bright? Killer Chris G. What's up, dude? Hoo-ha. Being called a beta. See, next to DC. The chat is filled with beta energy from one dirty beetle. Oh, okay. So kind of Ches is calling you the beta Hinoxadusi. Yeah, dude. I just call him like a stink beetle or something. But yeah, I bookmarked as many of these as I could throughout the day because we had to have gone over them. It's just way too funny not to. We gotta talk about the J6 chimp out. It's the beginning of the year, and already we have a legendary chimp out. Just unbelievably epic. The Meltdown is unfathomable, to say the least. And look, I mean, it was expected on one hand, but on the other hand, I honestly was just like, I don't know, like I just feel like they'd be over it by now. You know what I mean? Like it's over. You know, like the election's over. Trump is gonna be the guy, and there's nothing you can do about it. And even then, they still come out crying hysterically, and it was everything I could have wanted. This day alone, is was worth the price of admission. This day alone was worth all the pain and suffering that we went through. I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done. But this is a very promising start. Just watching these people just jump out as epic as they have. So Andrew in the YouTube channel, live from Who Cares? It says, attention, Democrats on Capitol Hill. It's fantastic and noble that you support the peaceful transfer of power, regardless of whether or not you win. But Donald Trump is an insurrectionist who is constitutionally disqualified from office, and we need you to do your jobs. Yeah, that was earlier this morning, and I regret to inform Andrew, this bitch here, that it's too late. They certified it. It's over. Orange Man president, essentially. Reddit lies, a really great follow on Twitter. Democrats didn't overthrow democracy. WTF? Redditors are enemies of the state. I agree. We need a final solution for the Redditor problem. It's over for the Democrats, says Humdinger02. It's now absolutely clear that the Democratic Party is nothing but a phony opposition party. They exist to give Americans hope while never changing anything. They just showed that they are unwilling to uphold their oath of office. They are worse than useless. They are tools and nothing more. We know now that if we are ever to be free from the rule by the ultra-rich and have a real democracy again, we must first eliminate the Democratic Party. Only then can we have a true challenge to the Republican Party. Yeah, he sounds like a lot of people on the right, myself included to a degree. It's like, yeah, I mean, the Republican Party at least serves as phony opposition. You know, they clearly do not represent, Christian conservatives. They don't represent the working class. They don't represent the poor. Obvious who they represent. And it's no secret, though, who they really stand up for. That's the thing with the Republican Party. That wasn't until Trump took it over. The Democratic Party, they speak a good game about, my minorities, my women's issues and stuff like that, my working class, but they don't really do anything. They've never done anything. They actually do the exact opposite. They send the poor to go die in wars for the so-called rich elite. As much deriding these far leftists do against the ultra rich. I mean, the Democratic Party is propped up by the ultra rich. Just rampant insider trading with the likes of people like Nancy Pelosi. You have, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Buddy Romer. You have all the rich, the richest of the rich supporting this specific party. Like virtually every single mega corporation does the bidding of the Democratic Party. They promote the Democratic Party's ethos, especially their DEI, philosophy, their DEI initiatives, their DEI policy. They carry water for it. They prop it up, physically, financially, spiritually, in every way. So this idea that like the Democrats were ever like, we're the party of the underdog, it's fiction. It's a work of fiction for sure. What do we got here? Massive snowball fights in DC right now. Liberal January 6th is underway. All these people are probably Trump supporters, to be honest, because they're outdoors and they're being playful and they're throwing snowballs at each other. So I mean, this is a far cry. This is a far cry from what happened, 4 years ago. Granted, maybe we're just too wise to the tricks of the federal government. We're too wise to the tricks of, members of the FBI, so they can't just sneak in and start calling for violence. It's pretty obvious when somebody, starts, calling for criminality. It's pretty obvious who they are and, what they're up to. They just work for the, the regime, which is on its way out, which is a good thing. Redditors are crashing out as Trump is being certified. Another epic post from Reddit Lies. Why the hell are Democrats clapping for the possible death of democracy in this country? It's probably because they don't believe that's the case, They were only playing a part. I mean, they're actors. Time to wrap up the sub. Sorry, folks. Having to listen to those slimy mother effers scream and cheer over Kamala announcing the totals makes me pretty mad. Oh, yeah. Show me your rage. So it's clear that the Democrats don't give a S about preserving our nation and instead just bow to corporations above all else. Dude, the corporations joined in on the effort to depose Orange Man. Again, so this is just revisionist history. And we're seeing a lot of this all throughout the day. Target, Netflix, Nike, Walmart, Apple, Google, Microsoft, all of them were in league with the poopy orange Drumpfler. They were all in league with him. Yeah, sure. And then they weren't, and now they are again or something. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. These people don't. Mr. Truth, more like Mr. Lies. JB thinking I have blocked more Dems today than maggots because they chose to be in a cult just like them. Not me. Never me. Democratic leadership failed us and deserve to be run out. What is this? I haven't actually seen this. So this is Democrats hold a prayer on the enemies within on anniversary of January 6th. Okay, so we have Cuck Schumer. I think this is Hakeem Jeffries, and I don't know who these two bitches are. Let's see.
Wherever we were that day, whether we were on the floor, whether we were carrying a camera or a microphone, whether we were in uniform, protecting those whom we serve, whomever we were, whomever we find ourselves.
Give me money. Let's see, $2 super chat. Let me on you. I need to chimp out. Oh, yeah. Let me get you in. Let the chimpening begin. All right, Chaz, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sweet.
What's going on? Bro, first stream of the year.
Yeah, I know. And I don't want to say it's up to a rough start, but fuck, man, close enough.
Hey, you know what? We gotta start somewhere. Nowhere but up from here, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I stopped streaming. Oh, here, hold on. Let me,
Yeah, share your screen with me on Discord. I want to see the chimp out.
Yeah, we're laughing for sure. Let me see. Window projector mode.
I need to see it.
Yeah, there's just a lot of people just freaking out, and they're just not having a good time. And I've been laughing all day. Here you go.
I think some of my favorite tweets are people saying like, Trump's president, why isn't he doing anything? The country still sucks. Although he's promised to fix everything. It's like, these retards.
Yeah, or it's just like, yo, we're the gas, bro. It's like, how come the prices aren't down yet, bro? Little like, MAGA chud, little Giga chud. Where's your cheap eggs? I'm like, dude, he's literally not in office yet.
These retards vote, Geo. My political viewpoint, my vote matters just as much as that retard, and that retard doesn't even understand that we got a few more months of Biden.
You mean not even a week and a half of Biden. But you know what? We gotta play sad music.
Okay, I mean, like from the time of when he was elected. You know.
Oh yeah. When he won the election, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
You guys can hear that sad music.
Oh, I hear it, man. I just want to do a salute. A very sad.
Yeah.
Sad
We're gonna
salute.
do a salute to all the stinky shitters.
Oh, no.
Pimping out people like DC Pig, Officer Malone. How about Adam Kinzinger, the biggest crybaby? Or Liz Cheney, Democrat, looks like Miss Piggy. Anyways, Michelle Baker, dude, me and Cool Hand James and Blur, just some homies on Twitter, we've been laughing so hard at this bitch. Dude, Michelle Baker has been chimping out so fucking hard. Dude, she shows up multiple times in the J6 chimp out bookmarks. I will never trust the Democratic Party again. They betrayed us by certifying this Russian, Iranian, Musk, Trump, GOP rigged election for a constitutionally disqualified insurrectionist. They're dead to me.
Oh no.
Oh wow. So why would Iranians help Trump? Didn't he like he literally bombed one of their dickhead generals? But okay, whatever. I guess they're cool. Peaceful transition to a dictatorship? Clown face emoji? I'm fucking done. Let's see. They haven't learned a thing, and that's a good thing for us, Cernovich writes. So I'm not even gonna read this. Let's just listen to this dumb bitch. This is one of the hosts from that garbage show where all the fat women complain. Sonny Hostin is on it. Yeah, The View. Sonny Hostin is on it. So I haven't seen this. So
why do I fucking know that?
Dude, I know. We really shouldn't.
I think we need to find moral clarity, you know, in this country. And I just remember after January 6th, you had someone like Mitch McConnell placing the blame on January 6th where it belonged, squarely on Donald Trump's shoulders. Mm-hmm. And then you started seeing people backtrack that and losing their moral center. You had Condoleezza Rice, I believe, on this very show saying, you know, we need to move on from January 6th. Mm-hmm. I say no. You don't move on because January 6th was an atrocity. It was one of the worst moments in American history.
Wow, it's worse than the Japanese internment camps. It's worse than the Civil War. Worse than the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
It just goes to show that, like, they have nothing to bitch about. They have nothing better to bitch about than this.
Yeah, dude, it just goes to show how out of touch. It goes to show how out of touch these fat women on The View are. These unbelievably fat women on the show are just so out of touch, so whiny. You know, they're living on the lap of luxury, and they're complaining about boomer grandma and grandma, or grandpa and grandma meandering around the DC, the Capitol Hill. And let's let her finish.
And when you think about the worst moments in American history, you know, like World War II, things that happened, you know, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery.
Why?
We need to never forget because
literally hitting like the most perfect just human atrocity bullet points. It's just why?
Dude, can you imagine, like, with a straight face, Chaz, someone walks up to you at like IHOP and they're just like, yo,
I'm a
January 6th is worse than the Holocaust. Like, what do you say?
I don't know what I would say, because in that moment, if I say the wrong thing, there's a high probability that I would die.
Yeah.
Right? Like someone that is that psychotic, you laugh in their face.
Yeah.
You might get a bullet in the back of your head.
Yeah. Well, before we continue, I got challenged by Flashcase to read some of these messages. Buddy, I apologize. The chat just goes too fast for me. I'm too old and I read too slowly. My lips move when I read. Let's see. Let the beetle on. Gio has asked us to refer to him as Mr. Puppet Dick from now on. That is not true, Zombie Bomb.
Oh, you wanted that? Oh, I'm sorry. I was a bit slow on that. So
let's see,
Mr.
something like
Puppet
that.
Dick.
Yeah. No, there was a like a puppet penis show at right across the street from the Trump Tower.
That's right. You tweeted about that.
Because when I was doing my on the ground investigative journalism.
Okay, is the D word a swear? Because I know you started the stream saying you.
It's too late, dude. I already said shit, so it's over.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Who cares? It's not a big deal.
I care.
It's a personal challenge. I'm not even mad.
It's a
Who is
personal
that?
challenge.
Why do
You
you call
failed
him
in the
daddy?
first 5 minutes.
I know, right?
I'm so-
Gio's mad that snow is a liberal myth used to cover up Jeff Bezos and Mossad are grinding up Nephilim bones. I don't even know what that means. Zombie Bomb, look him up. No, do it, Zombie. Mate Gio, say who he is. Super chat. Okay, I already read that. Gio just slipped up. You let the accent of your people. What did I say? Was it like "Uy vey" or something?
I don't know.
Gio hasn't streamed all year. That's funny. That is true. They're all whales. I agree. Let's see. Wow, Trudeau. Now I'm trans. Okay, guys, there's gonna be a point where it's like offensive, derogatory remarks at me need to be like super chats. Let's see. Gio, stop reading my message. That's not true. Kako is a cat shell. I don't know what that means. Hawk Magic called it on Discord. Shut the fuck up, basically. I don't even know what you mean by that. Anyways, back to the chimpanzee on J6. Dale Star, 4 years ago today, this man was moments away from taking complete control of the U.S. government. Crazy to think about. This has to be a parody. But in the event that it isn't, oh yeah, retired you. Well, I don't know, dude. He's in the military. A lot of people in the military are fucking cucks now. They can't even be trusted anymore. So I'm gonna just take that as real. He's not my president. Is he yours? Yes or no? And there's a big picture where it says "Not my president."
Hashtag not my Führer. Oh no, Orange Man, Mustache Man. Oh,
you know what?
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the orange man with spooky mustache.
Oh no, he's got the mustache.
Damon, aka
they have been
Philly's
doing this
finest.
for like how many years now? Like 10 years?
Like 30. They called Bush a Nazi, bro.
They're
like Bush is a Nazi. Yeah, this is the only one they got. Let's see. Bishop Talbot Swan. Yo, this fool's name ain't Bishop Talbot Swan. It's like way too fancy. His name is like, Tyrone Jefferson or something. He ain't no fucking Swan.
Say Tyrone myself. So thank you for saying it.
Yeah, Khalif Browder was charged for allegedly stealing a backpack. He was never convicted. He spent 3 years locked up on Rikers Island awaiting trial. Donald Trump was convicted of 34 felonies. He will spend the next 4 years in the Oval Office. America. I feel like there's a lot more to the story because this fucking asshole right here is a lying sack of shit. And he's not to be trusted.
There's just one guy who is in jail. Therefore, Trump shouldn't be president. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, by that same logic, Hunter Biden, he got pardoned for a bunch of shit. So, like, are we going to say anything about that? No? Okay, well, it's almost like every single person that is ever going to be in office, who has ever been in office, has some kind of fucking dirt. Like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah,
Like,
this bullying of Orange Man is kind of annoying. Like, I just, even if it's legitimate criticism, I'm just like, dude, I don't care. I don't care. You lost me. I'm done with the whole, I'm going to be reasonable and, whatever, because this is like, it's annoying at this point. I don't know much about Khalif Browder, but he does look familiar. I'd have to look into this again. But even then, it's just like, okay, charged for allegedly stealing a backpack. He was never convicted. Spent 3 years locked up on it. Okay, that's a New York problem. It's a New York problem. And now they do the exact opposite now. Now they course correct it too hard.
Yeah.
This guy is absolute bangers. MAGA is the new ISIS? Question mark? Yeah, exactly the same. Here's another one. This fucking dumb bitch, Annie. God damn it, Annie writes.
Are you okay? Are you? You've been hit by doo-doo. You've been struck by drum.
The
Sorry,
34th convicted felon criminal. Let's see. Jellyfish, the new logo of the Republican Party. Spineless, brainless, heartless. Wow, she showed us.
Yeah, it's like, and also jellyfish are what? Very fucking deadly, and you shouldn't fuck with them.
Yeah,
or else some of them will kill you.
Yeah, isn't it weird? Like, I don't know how many years it's been, and the left just is like incapable of making fun of the right. The dirtbag left can. Like,
I wish
Nick
they
Mullen
changed it
knows
to
that.
a jellyfish. A jellyfish would be like rad as hell. What is it? Like a fucking elephant for the Republican Party?
Yeah, it's an elephant.
Bro, a fucking jellyfish could just kill an elephant fucking easily. Elephant ain't got shit on the jellyfish, bro.
Apparently not. Let's see. Senator Adam Schiff. Ugh, I can't believe he's a senator now. Today there will be no organized objection to the results of a free and fair election by the sitting president. No mob that marches on the Capitol at the incitement of the president. And then Anonymous again. U.S. Democrats announce their intention to comply with the Trump regime and not uphold the Constitution. Jesus Christ, holy cope. Oh, what the hell?
You know, the same Constitution that says when a president is elected, they get put in office at this date. Oh, yeah. Damn. But that's why I can't take these kind of politics seriously, because it's always the same shit.
I'm just here to laugh and, like, you know, hold fat women accountable. None of this is going to be that serious.
I mean, it's just one of those things where these people vote, but literally, they're upset that voting, the mass people decided on one thing. It wasn't their thing, therefore it's wrong.
Yeah. Hold up. What is she saying? I can feel the bigot in this stream. What does that mean? You're not even in here. Cheese, why don't you join the show anymore?
Say that's my face, Cheese.
Yeah, Cheese, stop being a fucking bitch. Get in here, coward.
You say that because we love you. No homo.
Yeah. Yeah. What else do we got here? So yes, I had said earlier too, neither candidate has. Oh, dude, I don't even know where they're getting these numbers from. They said that neither the candidates has 270 votes. I believe this is going to go to the courts, and that Biden will use.
What are they on about? Trump won by like what, 20 votes?
No, he won by 312 electoral votes.
Well, I meant like over the two. So he won by over 50 votes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they're saying neither candidate has the necessary because you need 270 electoral votes, and this idiot is saying no. So now he's claiming that Biden is going to use the presidential emergency action documents to, I guess, prevent. Yeah, so Biden will use the PEDS Act to declare a national emergency tomorrow.
Do you think he even knows what the fuck that is?
No, Biden is done, dude. Like, he's really sick. The DNI report on foreign interference took away our election integrity. All right, so you know what? It's not tomorrow yet, Chaz. So tomorrow Biden might declare an emergency, and he'll revoke Trump as like president or something. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in this country. So then Michelle Baker, once again, this crazy woman, President Biden can use his emergency powers to stop the certification of the election because neither candidate has the necessary 270 votes and there was foreign interference. Okay, first off, neither of those statements are true. That was 22 hours ago, so the certification already happened. It's done. Trump is president. He just needs to be inaugurated. And, I mean, unless he's like, I don't want to. Let's see, the U.S. is fucked. Oh, well, lessons will be learned for those who survive it. Good luck to them. It'll always break my heart that we were robbed, not once, but twice, of two great presidents. And then here's an image of Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton embracing each other. That Robert Reich, this guy's a bitch. That Donald J. Trump, the same person who instigated a coup 4 years ago today, will become president on January 20th. Is an assault on the rule of law and the foundations of our democracy. January 6, 2021 should live in infamy as Trump should. As should Trump. Yeah, bro, like, just no one gives a fuck, bro. Like, food's way too expensive. Like, what do you expect, dude? Like, even if I was, like, still like a Bernie bro, I just feel like I wouldn't give a fuck about any of this. I'd just be like, yeah, like, Biden sucks and he ruined everything, so I'm voting for the other guy. Yes, this guy's a total bitch, too. Look at this coward. The Democratic Party needs a leader.
It would have been Kamala, but straight white men stole the election.
Yeah, they used their cocks to cock block her. They saved us. Olivia of Troy. Okay. January 6th will forever be Trump's legacy. A violent, unforgivable assault on our nation's capital. No amount of revisionism or whitewashing by the MAGA GOP will erase it. The entire world washed in horror. And nothing will ever change the fact that Trump is a fraud.
They watched in horror as a bunch of old people just meandered through.
Yeah, they're just like walking around, waving their little Trump flags. Yeah, totally scary.
It was practically nothing.
Yeah, literally nothing. Let's see, Fernando Oliver. Jack Smith's new document drops show that the Trump campaign paid for travel, hotels, expenses, and organizing efforts to bring outside radical organizers to the Capitol on January 6th. Trump and his lackeys planned the assault on our capital. Even if true, who cares? If 67 Russian bomb threats happen in Republican red swing districts and Kamala Harris won, it would be all over the news and Republicans would be foaming at the mouth. Actually, it would not be on the news at all. And anybody who would bring it up would have their social media accounts banned, except on X or Truth Social or whatever the hell. And no, this is false. This is patently false. We've done this before. There's been blatant election rigging, and whenever we try to bring it up, the courts reject to hear the evidence. None of the cases were lost on the merits or heard on the merits. They just outright rejected them because Trump brought them up, or his people brought them up. Yeah, this is bullshit. Musk is going to get people killed again. His incel terrorist followers are in a frenzy. Dude, you're in a frenzy.
I'm so fucking.
I like the fear. Like, I like how incels like literally do nothing. They're just like, you know, playing video games and maybe complaining a little bit on the internet. You know, they're relatively harmless and like they're seen as like literally worse than those UK grooming gangs that are like preying on little kids. Like incel, like it's gross, dude. Like Democrats fucking disgust me. They view like some nerdy incel like playing video games and just like, you know, talking with his friends on Discord. They see that guy as more dangerous than like literal like PDF groups in the UK. Trump is said to pardon 1,000 of the traitors that stormed Capitol Hill. U.S. Democrats and Republicans are set to ignore the Constitution and allow Trump to take power. The U.S. will officially come under full Chinese and Russian control when Trump is inaugurated. Well, none of you guys minded the Chinese when Biden was president, so whatever. January 6th is one of the darkest days in American history. Jesus Christ, what a pussy. Here, I'm going to call him that. Oh, never mind. It's ruining my thing. Dear Judge Merchan, I believe it would be extremely reasonable of you to sentence Donald Trump to 4 years and 2 months of home confinement at Mar-a-Lago with a gag order and a travel ban, effective immediately. Thank you. Yeah, dude, so these people are coping and they're reaching and like they're really like praying for a Hail Mary here. Congress certifies our great election victory today. A big moment in history. MAGA. And then Patriot takes bad day in history. Let me read some of this stuff. Let's see. Gio encouraged me to vote for Trump. He's a foreigner. You can tell he's a foreigner due to the black bean stuck on his teeth. Foreign interference. Has soliciting a viewer. Cancel him. I'm not a racist, chud, bigot, Chaz. Leftists on their way to yeet a Christian school. You sound like a liberal. Okay, that's pretty offensive. I am racist. Thank you for no reason for that. Just the reason why the economy sucks. He's avoiding taxes like a banker. Ah, wow, that's hateful. I'll make you one cheese. Just hop in the call. Let's see. They should talk about Chaz like that. He's a nice uncle. Incel. Gia sounds like someone who drinks Red 40. I don't even know what Red 40 is.
I love bro. You don't know what Red 40 is? Oh, no. Bro.
I don't drink.
No, dude, like Red 40, it'll change your life. So great thing about Red 40, it's a artificial food dye that has been banned in some other countries for reasons that I don't care about because I fucking love Red 40.
Dude, this sounds really bad for me. I mean, it sounds like I'm never going to see a Red 40 ever again because RFK Jr. is going to put a stop to that.
So something that I've been thinking about doing is like, you know, those cringy fucking, can I live a month on only like insert food product here? What if I did a thing of like, can I live a month while only consuming Red 40 based products? I looked at shit. There's like toothpaste and mouthwashes that have Red 40. Sure, if I got like some Powerade or if I got like a water and then like, you know, a flavor fucking thing they squirt into the water, that would count. And it's like, what other foods would have Red 40? And if I was like in IRL channel showing my face and shit, I would definitely do something like that.
Yeah, it sounds like you would die. Stuff sounds really horrible.
Yes, that's the point.
Let me see. True Mossad agent denies knowledge on food additives. I don't know what you're talking about.
I would die for Red 40, Geo.
They should not be able to take away Red 40. His DNA would unravel. Yeah, probably. All right, let's continue these hilarious,
Red 40
hilarious
is part
tweets.
of my DNA.
The actual Democrats. Our statement making 4 years since Donald Trump directed a violent mob that stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. Yeah, see, this one is like less than halfway measured, you know, because like, I mean, there were a little bit of violence, but no, Trump didn't direct anybody. Especially, you know, because the insinuation is that like he orchestrated like an attack, and it was just the feds fucking around being douchebags. 4 years ago, the world watched as Donald Trump directed a violent mob that stormed our capital, attacking law enforcement and threatening our democratic institutions. The peaceful transfer of power is a hallmark of our democracy, especially when elections do not turn in our favor. Democrats remain steadfast in our support of the democratic values our country was founded on, and will always work to ensure that our democratic processes and institutions continue to function in service of the American people, whether we win or lose. Today, we especially remember the 140 officers who were injured on January 6th, and those who lost their lives due to the Capitol attack. Nobody lost their lives because of the fake Capitol attack, this imaginary Capitol attack. Not a single fucking DC pig was killed or ruthlessly murdered by anybody who protested that day. We strongly reaffirm our commitment to supporting the law enforcement personnel who put their lives on the line every day to keep our democratic institutions safe, and call on all those serving in our highest offices to make sure this kind of, or to make clear this kind of violent attack on our democracy can never happen again. Oh yeah, why don't you go fuck yourself? You know, like, dude, like the Democrats like fucking hate cops, which is like whatever. You know, they obviously don't like them. Except for these pigs. Except for these filthy fucking pigs in DC. And you guys want to know why?
They hate cops when they need to. They love cops when they need to.
Yeah, so well, these aren't real cops, though. Like, DC pigs, they don't answer to me or you. They don't serve me and you. DC cops, their only function is to investigate matters pertaining to the Capitol, and they literally only serve the politicians. They're like literally the DC police is under the command of the House of Representatives. Yeah, so they don't represent us. They don't serve us. They don't protect us. Like, they're not here for us. They're here for something else. Yeah, these pigs can go fuck themselves. I don't care. And yet, and again, like, none of these douchebags were killed by like a MAGA chud, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a I'm not gonna read this article, but I was nearly killed on January 6th. 4 years later, I feel betrayed all over again. Thanks to Sergeant Akgo for sharing his story and the truth on this anniversary. Fuck that guy. He's a pussy. Let's see. Happy January 6th. It took 4 years, but we finally overthrew the government. Yeah, America fucked up not electing Kamala Harris. This clown has no remorse for what he did on this day 4 years ago. Yeah, I don't either. I'm about to lose my shit. Confirmed Russian and Iranian interference. Clear hacking of results by Musk and the GOP. 21 states haven't certified neither candidate with enough votes. Trump disqualified under Article 14 for engaging in insurrection, but Biden's op-ed? What the fuck? Loyalty to the Constitution means prohibiting an insurrectionist from taking office under Amendment 14, Section 3. Trump is disqualified and can only be allowed to become president if 2/3 of Congress votes to take away the disability. Please honor your oath. Oh man, dude, they're coping so fucking hard. Let's see, TikTok, Libs of TikTok writes, Kamala equates January 6th to 9/11 in Pearl Harbor. Thank God she lost. We dodged this bullet. Oh man, did she really?
Not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001.
Bro, the music is
and
just
January
like really
6th,
selling this.
2021.
Wow, I know, right? I picked the best background music. Wow. Wow, what a dumb bitch. Yeah, no, fuck her. People are like, oh, don't you feel kind of bad for her? She had to certify her own defeat. No, I don't feel bad for her at all. She's a fucking evil bitch.
Someone had to admit defeat when they lost? Damn.
Yeah.
That's so fucking rough. You want fucking medal for that?
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Kamala will be the first presidential candidate since Al Gore to certify their loss today. Get bent. I'm not gonna watch this. She seems proud to certify Hitler, unless everything she told us was a lie. Yeah, it's almost like they don't believe it. Let me see. Brooklyn Slur Compliant writes, good morning and happy Monday to everyone who is disappointed with this year's election results, but will not be staging a January 6th insurrection, beating cops and attacking the Capitol on today or any day. We love our democracy too much for that. Yeah, you're not going to be beating anything because you're a bitch. Like, you're weak, bro. Say what you want about Biden, but he's not out there claiming he actually won the election and sending a mob to the U.S. Capitol to fight like hell. Or they won't have a country anymore. Republicans rightly condemned Trump on this day in 2021. He was unfit then. He is unfit now. All right. Adam Schiff, little pencil neck boy, he says, today there will be no organized objection to the results of a free and fair election by the sitting president. No mob that marches in the Capitol at the incitement of the president. Okay. I don't like this bitch. R. Candy. I'm gonna hold back my genuine opinions about this. DC Mayor Muriel Bowser, what a stupid name, has declared a snow emergency for Washington, D.C. Schools are closed tomorrow, and they are urging people to move their cars if they are in snow route. The symbolism for Donald Trump's election certification isn't lost on me.
That's some fucking hard-hitting, you know, like,
yeah,
watchfrog shit. Oh my, snow, like, damn.
I know, right? I don't know why, but I hate this cop.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being a little piss baby.
Yeah, dude, be a piss baby. Dude. We need more piss babies. Dude, we should. Anyways, where the fuck is Cheese at? Dude, Cheese is such a dude. I should just ban him from the Discord.
What? Nah.
Let's see. Oh, no, I'm kidding. On this day, I'm giving Eugene Goodman his flowers for risking his life to defend our democracy. Wow, what a hero. Still a day that will live in infamy.
I wish you'd hop on. I haven't heard from him in a bit.
Well, I mean, he knows when the show starts, so yeah, I don't know what his problem is.
Let's not start.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just continue then. Harris is certifying an insurrectionist who refuses to apologize for it. She is putting her country first over anything else. She is a true definition of a patriot. Yeah, nothing says patriot like letting an insurrectionist become the president. I mean, if they genuinely believe that, which nobody does. Let's see. Account protect Kamala Harris, and I guess its actual username is disavowed Trump 20. This is late Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick. Prior to 13 years in law enforcement, he served 6 years in the Air Force and was deployed to Afghanistan. If it were not for Donald Trump's action, he would be alive today. Shame on you. Yeah, he wasn't killed though. He wasn't ruthlessly harmed by the Trump voters. He just died. And some of these people just killed themselves for no reason. So, like, who knows? Shit. If the president goes forward with pardoning vast numbers of people involved in January 6th violence, he will begin his new administration the way he ended his last administration. And that is by celebrating violence against our democracy. Cry about it. Yeah, so again, Attorney General Merrick B. Garland, statement on 4th anniversary of the January 6th attack on the Capitol. So he mentions in this document, I'm not going to read it, all the people who died and shit, and Tim Pool comes out, Garland is full of shit. He says 5 officers lost their lives as a result of January 6th. A stroke deemed natural causes and 4 suicides. Fuck right off. Yeah, exactly. Let's see, Nancy Pelosi, who's was seen meandering around the Capitol herself in a little walker because she's all crippled. 4 years ago today, our nation watched in horror as a terrorist mob stormed the Capitol grounds and desecrated our temple of democracy in a violent attempt to subvert the peaceful transfer of power. I'm not gonna read the rest of that shit because it's just I'm just so sick of this my democracy. Shut up.
Like, democracy worked. The people wanted Trump.
Yeah.
Fucking who?
Yeah, I mean, they're just salty that even to this day, like, nobody believes their lies about who actually won the 2020 election, and it's pretty clear that they're just unbelievably salty about it. Let's see. He's an enemy of democracy. He proved it 4 years ago today, and yet the country reelected him. Yeah, that's right. Joe Walsh, coward. Pisco Liddy. 4 years ago, the president of the United States incited a mob of terrorists and insurrectionists to overthrow an American election. To the great shame of this nation, we have re-elected that criminal fascist to the office he betrayed. He will pardon the terrorists. Well, nobody... Dude, I responded to that. I had to.
It's like Joe Biden's out here partying Hunter. It's like...
Yeah.
Like, oh no, boo-hoo! The person with the most power in the United States uses his power for personal reasons. Like, oh no, Gio, fucking...
Yeah.
I guess we gotta stop everything. Holy shit.
Stop the presses. Yeah, so this is what my response was to him. I said, literally, nobody committed an act of terror. Literally all unarmed. The only people who did terrorism, like leaving bombs outside of the... leaving bombs outside had the only footage of them... Hold on. I can't fucking read all this shit. Whatever, it's cut off and the screen is too far. Anyways, I fucking roasted him because he's a bitch. Let me see.
No, Gio. Sounds like he roasted you pretty hard.
No, not at all. Let me see. We're almost done here. Okay, we just read that one. It's fucking music.
It really is.
Rick Taylor, today, January 6, 2025, marks one of the darkest days in American history. The day elected officials of the United States of America willfully handed our government to seditionists and traitors with no resistance after their attempt to overthrow us. May God have mercy on us all. Dude, they're like making us feel like really badass or making us look really badass without like actually doing anything. Let's see. I am living for the awkwardness. What is this?
As that old saying in London goes, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, mate. Allahu Akbar, mate. Come on now.
Okay, so yeah, we got through all that. Oh man, okay, there's a lot of slurs in my mentions. God damn it! Why are they saying those things? So yeah, guys, it is over. Trump is gonna be the president. We expect him to be inaugurated in less than 15 days in Washington D.C., where he plans to just start his second term running. No brakes on the train, so this is good. Let's see. How dare you talk how about our beautiful trap queen Throatmala? Oh, Throatmala. We should mutiny in the chat to celebrate Jan 6th. Well, please don't. Every day Trump is in office, I should remind Gio he needs to watch anime. Trump is the president of anime. God damn it. I wish I never fucking said that. I totally jinxed myself. Dude, I'm probably the only reason why Trump is the president, because God's like, well, that is a pretty interesting bet. And then he just changed the trajectory of the election, and now I have to watch anime. Well, I don't know. If Cheese doesn't show up for this stream, the deal is off, because he kind of abandoned me. Temple of Democracy, the Cathedral. Hey, I like that. I like that one.
I'm trying to make a banger thumbnail right now, and I just
for what?
A Star Wars video.
What Star Wars video?
The Star Wars video I'm working on. It's
what's it about?
A character from the Clone Wars TV show. It's you wouldn't know him, but
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I never watched it. I know. Not my jam.
No, I'm just kind of focusing on that right now because I'm fuck.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So this fat DC pig feels betrayed, because Trump won or something, or they certified it. Wait, Gio, I thought you were one of the chosen ones. No changes to the deal. Look, AC, there needs to be a change to the deal. If Cheese is gonna abandon the show, then I feel like the deal is off. Because we were supposed to talk about the anime on the show. But now he's no longer a part of the show. By the way, it's his choice, not mine. We talked about this. Chaz is wearing a Star Wars t-shirt right now. Is that true, Chaz?
No, it's just a pure blue shirt, t-shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. No logos. That's very anti-consume of you.
I mean, the only logoed stuff I have is for Dragon Ball, but I think that's okay because I work out in some of those shirts. So I'll watch a show with a bunch of buff guys kicking the shit out of each other, wear a shirt like that to motivate myself at the gym. Come on. All right.
Let's see. I'll just read a little bit of this, and if it's boring, we're gonna move on. 4 years ago on this very day, I kissed my wife and son goodbye and went to work in the Capitol, where I served as a member of the U.S. Capitol Police. There were indications that it would be a different day than most, with supporters of then-President Donald Trump gathering in Washington, D.C. to oppose the certification of Joe Biden's election. But that morning, when we showed up, none of us anticipated what lay ahead. By the afternoon, an angry mob of insurrectionists had descended. Okay, this is all propaganda. I'm not going to read this. It's going to make me angry. I don't know what the bulwark is. What the fuck is a bulwark? Let me see. Is there an about page? About. Honest news, smart analysis, good faith. All untrue. We got a bunch of soy cucks right here. You may have noticed that shit has gotten weird the last few years. Fox News hosting a white power hour. Twitter turning into Pepe Town Alt-Light X. An entire political movement obsessed with drag queens.
Over.
Yeah, dude. Kikamus Maximus or whatever. Fucking Elon. A political movement obsessed with drag queens and bathrooms, pandemics, insurrections, and a bad orange man. At the heart of all this weirdness is a reconsideration of liberalism and democracy that started in Europe and has migrated to America. Yeah, the Bulwark. By the way, it looks like they stole their logo from the Pirate Bay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of theft.
Yeah. These guys are a bunch of bitches.
so someone clipped that out of context and then just like. All right, look, anyway. Gio, we got to give the viewers occasional bits like that, right?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, well, we're pretty much done with the Let me read some of these comments. Gio asked Chaz about his Yamcha Goon Shrine. I bet he wanted a minute. I don't even know what that is. You guys are saying words. I don't even know what that is.
Yamcha is a character from Dragon Ball, and they're saying I have a Goon Shrine. I don't.
Okay. Oh, Megatoni has got. I have a consumed sin confession. I bought a banana cream soda because I was curious. Okay, that's a pretty bad one. There's a lot of sugar. I mean, here comes the diabetes. We were supposed to watch anime, then talk later. Did you watch it? No, I've never watched anime. I'm not watching it.
Are we really gonna like?
Yeah, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Yes, full regret. Thanks for punishing me, Jesus. Consume clipped it. Zombie, do you want to play Dead by Daylight sometime? I don't even know what Dead by Daylight is.
It's a video game.
Oh, it's a horror game, right? It's like a zombie game.
Yeah, where one person's a killer, the rest are people trying to escape.
Oh, yes, I've heard of this. Anyways, let's.
I mean, she gifted it for me as well, so hypothetically, we could just like fuck shit up in the lobby, like all three of us.
Yeah. Let's see. So Elon Musk posts. So teachers don't need to know how to read in New Jersey. Seems like that would make it challenging to teach kids how to read. And then Brian Cranston, the guy who thinks like dads are allowed to shower with like their little kids, even like at an advanced age. He says, why not use your platform to advocate for higher teacher salaries? In many red states, teachers earn on average $20,000 to $30,000 less than their counterparts in blue states. Raising salaries could help attract and retain more qualified educators, improving education for everybody. Oh yeah, I mean, this just goes to show like how ignorant and stupid people like Brian Cranston are. So like a red state, let's say like Alabama or something, or maybe Tennessee, you'll see a significantly reduced salary because the standard of living is a lot less. Like the cost of living is a lot less. It costs a lot less to live in a place like Alabama than somewhere than like LA or Idaho or Iowa. Costs much less to live there than somewhere like San Diego or San Francisco or New York City. Yada yada yada. So that's why they get paid less. It's not because, more red states, holding back education or anything like that. That's just not true. Okay, so again, it's like you want to grossly overpay these teachers. And again, like in every single state, not just the red ones, not just the blue ones, all of them. Public education has failed miserably. There's really good solutions out there. I don't think we're going to talk about those here. But no, paying them more is not it. Like most teachers get paid really well. Like in my city, like the Clark County School District pays like $65,000, $70,000, $80,000 beginning salary for a teacher, and they get paid holidays, they get full benefits, they get pensions, they get the entire summer off paid, and yeah, now they're just like, oh, we need more money. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, money. This isn't a teacher's not getting paid issue. Yeah, so it went viral that actually I think I have it right here. No, I don't have it. But yeah, essentially in New Jersey, in certain places, they're teachers are not going to be required to have reading proficiency. So how are they going to teach kids to read? Who knows? Again, the further degradation of our education continues. Elon Musk criticized it, and he was right. However, we need to hold Elon Musk accountable. Have you been following Chaz at all? Like all the drama and the pushback that Elon Musk has been getting on his own platform?
I mean, a little bit, but it's one of those things where I have 100 more important things to care about.
Yeah.
But it is funny to see the guy that's always talking about like free speech platforms and blah, 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 chimp out over like one of his bad takes. Like he literally could have said, like he said this thing, he could have made a tweet saying, look, I said what I said, It is what it is. Like, let's just move on. Even something like that, it's like, okay, you know, people say shit, whatever. But no, he's banning like certain accounts talking against, you know, a certain group of people are getting banned, right? Like,
Yeah, the groypers are getting axed.
and then he says, "Oh, let's just tweet positive from now on," and then it's like,
dude, I like how one of the observations.
Give me money.
K6, thank you for the super chat. Walks in, Rick's peanut moonwalk out.
Flicks peanut.
Oh, Flicks peanut. Oh, okay.
For fuck's sakes, read, Gio. God.
Dude, I'm sorry. It was like cut off in a weird angle on the OBS screen.
It's
My
fine.
bad.
That's why you got me, bro.
Yeah, for no reason, teachers are paid too much. Agreed. Gio's the best when it comes to backing out of a deal. A true banker in the making. God damn it. Have I daily member stream? I don't own the game. Let's see. Okay, so K6 is throwing peanuts, bouncing peanuts off of me. Peanuts are beans. Deal with it. Are they really? I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, Elon Musk. I like when Elon Musk was calling out somebody specifically, like some random user. He's like, "Why you lie? Where you hear this lie?" Like he just turned Indian himself. It was really funny. So that was an observation made by Dick Masterson. So Elon Musk, so after calling us retards and subtards and saying that we're like stupid and our culture is shit or whatever, Elon Musk announces algorithm tweak to tamp down on negativity on his own platform. Yeah, after getting ratioed, he's like, you know what, maybe we should rethink the way that we engage with each other. Oh, okay, that's really convenient, Elon. Ex-owner Elon Musk said his social media platform will launch an algorithm tweak to tamp down rampant negativity on the site. I bet this will only mean like no more ratioing Elon Musk, owner of the website. Musk fashioned himself a free speech absolutist when he bought the site formerly known as Twitter for $44 billion in 2022. So the new algorithm will push more informational and entertaining content. Our goal is to maximize unregretted user seconds. What the fuck does that mean? Musk wrote in a post on X on Friday, too much negativity is being pushed that technically grows user time, but not unregretted user time. He added that X is also working on ways to allow users to adjust their content feed so that they are more personalized. You know what? Like, look, what I would like, I don't want to see posts of whores. I don't want to see porn. I don't want to see engagement farming. Like, yo, would you guys or fellas? ? And it's like some picture of like some random whore. Like, I'm just so annoyed by shit like that.
Me tweeting it out.
What was that?
Well, if it was me tweeting it out, would you?
Yeah, I don't care who does it. I don't want to see it.
What? But dude, when I do it, it's funny.
Well, it depends. If it's like a picture of like Lizzo falling down, then maybe, you know, it's funny, but like I don't know. It's like there's a lot of thirst traps and it's like embarrassing. People think like I'm thirsty. I'm like scrolling through Twitter and like, oh, there's a fucking bitch, you know, with her tits out, and it's just like, oh my god, embarrassing. There used to be like a not safe for work filter thingy that filtered out the porn. It was actually better when Dorsey ran the site, but he's no longer around. And now the porn bots and the OnlyFans thoughts, etc., they're just kind of running rampant. Tsar, don't redeem the card, Tsar. Demo forgot how to read. Peanuts are whatever. Let's see. Chaz has an OnlyFans. Chaz, is that true? Killer Chris G, he put a Goomba in the chat. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, fuck Elon Musk, dude. Elon Musk sucks. Really disappointed in him, in his behavior. Some ex-users accuse Musk of hypocrisy after years of the mogul arguing for unbridled free speech on social media platforms and question how X will deem which posts are negative. This is definitely interesting timing, given the fact that X essentially rewarded negativity when Biden was president, but is shifting to penalize negativity under Trump. Ed Krasenstein, a Florida-based artificial intelligence expert. He's not an artificial intelligence expert, with more than 1 million followers on X said. Yeah, those are bots. Again, like, dude, they're banning groypers and shit, and there's like, oh, well, it's just inauthentic behavior. Ed Krasenstein was a fucking botter. Him and his fruitcake brother. Like, these people are like little cheats, and they're a lot on the platform, but the groypers aren't. Whatever, get bent, Elon. Other users expressed concern that topics in news articles can often be deemed negative, and that the new algorithm could silence important posts. Musk, who has become a close advisor to President-elect Donald Trump, has reinstated the accounts of several controversial figures on the basis of free speech. Yeah, and then of course he reversed course.
Free speech, bro. Free speech, it's the best, right?
Yeah, until it's not.
Until it's not
yeah.
real.
Let me see. Let me read some of these comments. Gio, don't make fun of Chaz's wife. Lizzo is doing her best to please Chaz. Gio uses Chaz as an engagement bait. Makes Chaz a master of engagement baiter. A masturbator.
Bro, I masturbate all the time. Oops. Oh no. I said it in a way that makes it sound like I said the sentence in a context of, I'm jerking off, and now chat's gonna find it to be so fucking funny. Oh no. Shit.
Hold on, let me read this.
Yeah. Gio is just unfazed at this point.
I am.
You sound tired, man. You good?
Dude, I had fucking awful sleep yesterday. And oh my god, there's a fucking N-word on my goddamn screen.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's not your fault.
Well, I'm saying, like, I get what it's like to not sleep well. Sucks ass.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, no. So like yesterday, like I passed out. I took like a nap. I woke up like at 10, and then I woke up like at 3 a.m. And then I was just like tossing and turning until like 6, and then I had to go get ready for work. So no, I am tired. I am unbelievably tired, and I'm doing my best.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. Let's see. Stop spurging Chaz. Got him again. I never sleep well.
That's what okay, look, that's what people want.
I think starting tomorrow, I'm gonna try to fast, and I'm gonna allow like a 24, 72-hour fast to kind of like revive me, to heal me, and undo the damage that's been done by my horrific sleep schedule. I'm gonna get to sleep tonight. I made retarded appointments for tomorrow morning. I don't know what that means. Chaz, if you stopped gooning 12 hours a day, you'd sleep like a log. Ooh. Anyways, go back.
So 11 and a half hours a day. Got it.
Yeah. So I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he's really big on Fox News. We gotta get into the pop culture stuff. He's really big on Fox News, and I had no idea because I don't really give a fuck about sports. But he made this video, and it was like really encouraging, and I didn't realize why it was going viral. But I'm gonna explain in a second.
Done with rehearsal for the new show Speak, and I gotta take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor, a woman, a black woman, daily show,
good for her.
Sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in? So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist. So not just asking men what they think, but providing her own unique and distinct insight. It's hard to do, and Joy, you have done it. So congratulations. Looking forward to working with you, and hope y'all tune in 4:30 to 6 Eastern every day starting next week.
Yeah, so I didn't realize why this was going viral.
Yeah, that just...
So it seems like a really nice post, right? He's shouting at his co-host. He's like, "Yeah, girl, slay queen, yo queen."
We're going live. Like...
Yeah, well, dude, check this out. So Yahoo Entertainment, Emmanuel Echo's deleted video raises eyebrow as lawsuit alleges Fox coworker hookup with Joy Taylor. So apparently he was like, "Suck my dick, bitch, suck my dick," and this is her, I guess. So he basically, used her as like a sex doll. And then she got this like lucrative career. And I don't know, for whatever reason, she's suing now. Let me see. The allegations. So it implicates a lot of people. Skip Bayless, popular athlete. Let's see. Joy Taylor's role in the allegations. Here we go. So the lawsuit also names Joy Taylor, a prominent FS1 host, Fox Sports 1, I think, accusing her of contributing to the hostile work environment. Faraji claims that when she reported her issues with Bayless and Dixon to Taylor, the host allegedly dismissed her concerns and told her to get over it. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Faraji further alleges that Taylor engaged in a sexual relationship with former NFL linebacker turned analyst Emmanuel Echo. So that was the guy we were listening to. And later with Charlie Dixon to advance her career. So she's getting passed around like a fucking football at one of these games. And of course, when Faraji shows up and is complaining about a hostile work environment, for lack of better words, she's like, shut your mouth. And I understand where Joy Taylor is coming from, you know, because like all she's got to do is like spread them legs and let these you know, the entire football team have their way, because she's getting $1 million deal out of it. According to the suit, these alleged relationships helped Taylor secure a more prominent position and greater opportunities at the network. Neither Taylor nor Echo has addressed the allegations publicly. Both have notably gone quiet on their social media accounts during the final regular week of the NFL season. Yeah, so this is a big scandal, and they obviously don't want anybody, you know, I mean, this is you know, Super Bowl season, right? It's among us, and they can't just allow this scandal to, you know, override the happiness and joy of the Super Bowl. But yeah, well, yeah. So likely Fearbuck. Usually he posts garbage, but this is actually fucking hilarious. Once I watched the video and I'm like, what? That doesn't sound like a big deal to me. But now I get it. Fans observed that Echo recently deleted a video from 2022 in which he praised Taylor, fueling speculation about his involvement in the case.
Okay, so it was made like 2 years ago, and then he deleted it because of this now. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, this is like nepotism, you know, cronyism, corruption, and like a sex scandal all in one. The allegations against Charlie Dixon. So Fox Sports EVP Charlie Dixon is also accused of inappropriate behavior. The lawsuit claims that Dixon created a hostile work environment, failed to address Faraji's complaints about Bayless, and engaged in unethical behavior that compromises safety and professionalism of the workplace. But what does Skip Bayless do? Because I don't really know what he did here. I skipped it because it was
no idea.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Skip Bayless, a controversial figure and co-host of FS1's Undisputed until mid-2024, is at the center of the lawsuit. Faraji alleges that Bayless engaged in inappropriate physical contact over a prolonged period, which included lingering hugs after haircuts and pressing his body against hers, including her breasts. Lawsuit also details an incident where Bayless allegedly offered Faraji $1.5 million for a sexual encounter, despite her repeated refusals to engage with him beyond her professional capacity. Faraji claims that her attempts to report the behavior were ignored, leaving her vulnerable to further harassment. Bayless has not issued a statement regarding the allegations, and representatives for Fox Sports declined to comment, citing ongoing litigation. What does Faraji look like? Let me see. Shit. I'm trying to see what Faraji looks like. That's Joy Talks. That shit had to have been life-changing. Happy birthday to my brilliant co-host, my homie, and my friend, Joy Taylor Talks. It's a pleasure and honor. I want to see what this bitch looks like. Let's see. Miss Faraji.
Weird. Don't call her a bitch, Gio.
Oh, my bad. I want to see what the stunning and beautiful...
Sorry, I'm getting so fucking tired just thinking about how boring this is.
Well, I want to see what she looks like. We're gonna throw her picture up on well, I don't know. A lot of people like sports. I'm like the only one who doesn't care about this. Who is... Oh, damn, she's kind of cute. Yeah, but is she worth $1 million though? You guys be the judge.
When any chicks around, it's like, oh, like it's just one of those things that it just happens. So.
Yeah, so she's over here on the top right hand corner where it says Golden Boy. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think this was worth $1.5 million. It's certainly not worth your career. I mean, if even half of these allegations are true, like, or not even that, but if she has evidence that like she complains, like, yeah, Skip Bayless is being kind of weird and pervy, and everybody just told her to like, you know, buzz off. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I'm sorry you're bored, bro. I know you don't really care for sports, but you know, I don't do like anime and stuff. Let's see. Normally women in sports either sleep their way up or hog tour their way up. I agree. Called it. Don't forget Skip and Shannon Sharp. She used to be Skip's hairdresser. Oh, really? She's the definition of a stronger, independent trap queen. 1.5 mil to be precise. She refused the money because Shannon Sharp was tapping her. They all probably share the same STDs from the boring 304. $150 if she leaves right away. Dude, I don't even think I would give her $150. Like, I just think she wouldn't be worth my time. The guys in the sports field don't let her get into power because she's cute. The throat and Paniti got her there.
Oh, Gio, someone's here. What's up, man?
Who goes there? Who go? Oh, dude, cheese
hey,
feminist.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Jesus.
Why do you sound like that, Cheese?
It's good to hear from you, man. I hope you're having a good New Year so far.
Yeah, Cheese, why are you fucking late?
Yeah, we're
Why are you late?
a week in.
Why
I
are you
didn't
late
get
to
a
the
message.
Dude,
to say
listen,
that the
okay,
show
you
was
know
going
what?
live.
You know what, you fucking bitch? You put me on blast. I'm gonna put you on blast. We
No,
fucking
let's
talked
not.
about this in depth. When we're gonna do the show, and it's always at the exact same time. And we talked about this so long, there was no like, don't forget to send me a message before you go live.
Wait,
Like that just
hold
didn't
on.
happen.
Chaz,
That didn't happen.
Chaz, was Gio in here? Was Gio in here whenever you joined the call, Chaz?
Yeah, like I hopped in the call like right
He
when
was
the
already
show
in here?
began.
And he
No,
was already in here?
I mean he wasn't in here, but like I sent him a message on his live stream saying, "Hey, I'm in the Discord." So it's like and then like he
Wait, but
joined.
okay, so Gio wasn't in here. You beat him into the call.
Well, I didn't know
the
if he
thing
was
is,
gonna
it's one of those
join
things
though.
where-
I didn't know
yeah,
he was gonna
it's like
join.
I
though.
hop in, I told him I'm in the Discord call. So
Yeah,
it's like
and then we
like,
started.
I didn't tell him beforehand that I was gonna hop on.
Yeah,
like,
see, it was impromptu.
I always thought that he would join in here, and that's when the show would get started. That way, if
No.
anybody wanted to join, they didn't have to like ask or text or whatever. They could just
Yeah,
be like,
well,
oh, hey.
you of all people should know because we literally talked about we're moving the stream. It's gonna be around this time. Yada yada yada.
Right.
Literally nothing changed except the day. And then you act like, oh my god, I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa, like why?
Well, to be fair, if I join the call and then you're not in here and you're streaming, then that seems a little odd. Does it not?
Well, I mean, for a while I was in the call and you never showed up anyways. Or like
yeah,
the stream would start like immediately, and then me and Chaz would be in here, and you still wouldn't join, but you would be in the chat. So again, your like faux confusion is not appreciated, to say the least.
When are we gonna watch that anime, Gio?
When are you gonna stop being
been like
fake?
2 months.
When are you gonna stop being fucking making excuses and shit?
When did Cheeto Man win again?
Again, why are you playing? Why are you being obtuse? Why are you being obtuse?
I'm not being obtuse.
Yeah, you are.
I got a blue Gatorade right here.
Okay, answer me this. So yes, last week when I was streaming on Monday, what were you doing?
Uh-huh.
What were you doing while I was streaming?
I think I was doing a family thing
Pathetic.
last week.
Pathetic.
Wait, hold on, let me check.
Does mommy and
What was
daddy?
Yeah,
and
it was New
mommy
Year's.
be-
It was New Year's.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it pretty much was.
No, it wasn't. Pretty much nothing. It absolutely
It was like
wasn't.
a week-long New Year's party.
Who does that, bro?
I don't know. You weren't here for the election stream. Like prime Tuesday night to do the election stream.
I was busy.
You're
I
like-
was doing other things. So I
I
don't
was
know what.
harvesting ballots, voting for Trump a million times.
Shut up, bro. The feds are gonna get me. Bougie is everything from the anime stream. So okay, well now that Cheese is here,
Yeah, what's up?
I guess
Are we doing a 3.0 debate? What's up?
I don't want to do a debate. I don't think people
Okay.
want a debate. Me and
I think people love debates.
I'm not
People
in the
love
mood
debates.
for this tonight.
yeah,
It's like-
I personally don't have the stamina or energy for a debate.
Like,
Unless it was like
okay.
Pisco, then I'd
Bunch
get all
of
fucking amped up.
weekos. What's going on in here?
Weekos, goddamn.
Well,
Yeah,
no, like
weekends.
I'm just specifically saying that I'm not in the mood for like this chat to become a shit flinging storm. I'm saying that not to any one specific person. I'm just saying like let's just stay chill, okay? Like Gio, Cheese is here now. Let's be
Yeah.
happy he's here now. Like we can.
Well, I'm not gonna
discuss, like,
grovel at his feet, and fucking pray to him or
Well-
something like that.
Well,
Look,
you
if he wants
should,
to, if he
but-
if he
well,
wants to
Gio,
join, he
like,
can join. But if he doesn't want
okay,
to, I don't force people to do things. Let's see.
like, let's just move on to like something
I know
else.
to Dusty, Slavo, stop projecting your sadness on Cheese. There's no sadness here. Okay. Okay, so now people are calling for anime. God damn it.
True.
I mean, you did make a deal.
that is 100,000,000% true.
Like we could talk about the specifics of it later. But
Well, all right, how
like,
about Cheese? Okay, I'm gonna re-amend the deal, sort of.
uh,
you
This is
can
like-
commit
this is-
to
what-
being
what
on
stage
time,
Of grief? What
if you
stage
can-
of
if you
grief
can
are we at
com-
right now?
I don't know. Almost acceptance, maybe. If you can commit to like showing up and not
No.
making excuses,
That was not
then
the
we can
original
start
deal.
working towards like setting a schedule and stuff. But
It should just be, hey, I'm available this night. I got an hour to watch a couple episodes. I'm there.
I just don't know
It's
if I have
it's
it.
so easy, dude.
I just don't
Do you
know
want
if
me
I
to
have
look-
it.
do you want me to call you out? Do you want me to look at your Steam profile? Do you want me to see how many hours of game into games you've put in this week? If it's more than 5 minutes, I don't want to hear about it.
What anime shows are 5 minutes?
They're only 20 minutes, like 22, 20 minutes. If you want to be like really autistic, there's a couple episodes that are technically like movie length, but those are like movies. It's just since it's a show format, it's a little bit different. But
okay, whenever we get a chance, we'll watch some Attack on Titan. Jeez.
You sure you want to do Attack on Titan?
Well, isn't that what we talked about? Isn't that what we agreed on?
I mean, it can be, but if you genuinely like, if Attack on Titan for you has been tainted, it's like,
well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm just saying we could choose something new and fresh that you have.
It's not that like anime is tainted. It's just I don't watch it.
I know. Well, I'm saying Attack on Titan specifically. Like the whole shitstorm started because like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, if your view on Attack on Titan has already been a bit negative.
No, I've only heard good things about the show.
That's good.
Okay.
CNTMC, the longer Geo takes, the worse anime he has to watch. God damn it, you guys are amending the deal. Geo, I swear to you, I will unsub and disappear. AC, don't do that, bro. Believe me, bro. Okay, so everyone's fucking mad. Fuck you, Cheese. You should have stayed gone.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, fuck you. You missed like 3 shows for no reason.
Well, I mean, him saying he had family stuff to deal with, I think that's a pretty.
Yeah, but it was only 1 week,
True.
one day out of I don't know how many shows.
It still counts.
The hell is Tiger Mask W? What's Tiger Mask?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, Tiger Mask W. Bath Faith from a typical cucko. Wow. All right. Well, anyways, chat. Cheese, what do you think of this girl on the top right? Would you pay her $1.5 million to have sex with her?
Would she be paying me?
No, you'd have to pay her for the privilege of embracing her romantically in the biblical sense.
Who the fuck is this woman?
No. She's suing Skip Bayless and Fox Sports because I don't know, he like touched her breast or something and offered her money for sex. Skip Bayless is like a really famous athlete, like legendary athlete, and he has like a
and that guy's going around groping ladies.
This one specifically,
Allegedly.
yeah. And then another woman, a true ghetto queen, a street queen. She was like, she slept with like all the dudes at the show to like get ahead in her career. And then when this girl Faraji, a really weird name, when Faraji was like, hey, they're like grabbing my tits and stuff, she's like, get over it. I'm like, oh. Okay, so yeah, the video went viral because it was funny, but anyways, we're kind of over that already. We gotta move on.
Gio, I would not be calling other people's names weird.
Shut your fucking mouth. Anyways, let's see. So Gayo has time to grape his puppets, but not watch even a single episode of anime. Well, Nook, bro. It's not that I'm touching the puppets or graping them. I'm selling them.
So you're prostituting
them. They
them.
should make Gio Bulma.
How have we reduced one of the worst things that you can do to a human being to a fruit?
I don't know.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's to pass the censors, you know, like
yeah.
Of saying
I
like
guess.
Well, no, it's like you add a G to the R word, and now it's grape.
Yeah, it's a fruit instead of the action.
What about grow retarded? Grow retarded?
Yeah. Grow retarded. Grow fuck. Grow shit. No, it's not the gur, it's just the guh. So gush shit. Gush shit.
Yeah, gush shit. Retarded.
Oh, now Zombie is saying he had time to visit the Dick Museum. Okay, first off, it wasn't a Dick Museum, and I didn't go inside. I parked outside of Trump Tower.
There. He came.
Yeah, I came all over the guests. Part of the show. Sounds worse. I'm not touching them. I'm selling them. Geo 2025. Oh, great. So now I'm like the Epstein of puppets. Anyway, we gotta get to these stories here. So this is an article written by Jared Taylor, who's now back on the X platform. This is not Jared Taylor. This is the American Renaissance. Anyway, same thing. A white man in the Indian-dominated tech sector. So this is an article by Anonymous American. Fresh out of college, I landed a job at a large software company located in the northeastern United States. The name of the company would be familiar to most engineering majors. On my first day, I was astonished by how many of my coworkers are non-white, Indians and East Asians. In college, my engineering program was almost exclusively white. So this is a culture shock. I estimate that about 70 to 80% of the workforce was non-white. At first, I was open-minded about working in a diverse environment. Indian and Asian cultures hold education in high regard. I was impressed by their conservative family values that place strong emphasis on marriage and children, far more so than many white people nowadays, sadly. Asians in particular are very hardworking, and they are remarkably frank about some things. I recall having some very blunt and non-PC conversations with Asian coworkers about black crime. And Indian food is tasty, although the spices require a strong stomach. Indians seem like a reasonable people at first, but I quickly realized they have a dark side. Jesus Christ, disavow ahead of time. Whereas I was raised to judge people as individuals and not be a racist. Indians are tribalists to the core. I saw blatant nepotism by Indian hiring managers. They would always hire other Indians. They systematically take over companies by maneuvering themselves into hiring positions, and then stack the entire organization with other Indians. White job applicants can't compete with this kind of ethnic networking. It was very common for siblings of Indian managers to get job offers. In a few cases, even spouses got jobs. All the white employees knew this was going on, but none of us dared say anything lest we be accused of being racist. Upper management, which was still mostly white, was either oblivious or in denial about these practices. Instead, we always warned to watch out for imaginary white privilege. Wow, that's convenient. The only privilege I ever saw was Indian privilege. It makes my blood boil to think. How many qualified white job seekers were passed over so that Indian managers could hire unqualified kinfolk. I was the only white person on my team. Hold up, who the fuck just called me? Shit, I'll have to deal with that later.
D's?
I was the only white person on my team. Hold on, somebody's calling me. You guys discuss.
All right.
So, Cheese, have you seen Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
Yeah, like the TV show or the movie?
Yeah, the TV show.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So right now I'm working on a video about a very specific character. He was only in like 8 episodes. Take a wild guess who it is. No, Grievous wasn't way more than just 8 episodes. But I'll give you a hint. He's in season 4. He's in season, I believe.
All right, what are you guys talking about?
4?
What anime weeb shit you guys talking about?
Never mind.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was just holding the stream.
Damn it! I wanted you guys to talk about what I've read so far about a contemporary issue that went viral.
I wasn't paying attention, Gio.
Dude, my Christmas was ruined because of Elon Musk and this specific issue.
I was not paying attention. I will own that.
Well, no, he was.
If there were anime titties on the fucking screen, you'd pay attention.
No, if only it wasn't that he wasn't paying attention. Gio, your point wasn't finished. Like you weren't done reading the post.
Okay, well we're almost done. It's not that long. So anyways, I was the only white person on my team. Everyone else was Indian or Asian with an Indian manager. During team meetings, they excluded me from conversations. Whenever I managed to express an opinion, they would close ranks and take the opposite viewpoint. They behaved like a petty high school clique. This made me feel very alone and isolated, unwelcome and unappreciated. They never said so out loud, but I suspect that the source of their resentment was their view that I was a privileged white man. In fact, I grew up very poor and was the first in my family to go to college. Indians are shameless self-promoters and make sure upper management is aware of every little thing that they accomplish. Many times my coworkers stole my ideas and presented the work to upper management as exclusively their own. This was shocking to me. I don't even know how that would happen. White people don't act that way. We tend to put our heads down and work quietly to get the job done. It's not in our nature to go out of our way to seek recognition. Sadly, this gives upper management the false impression that Indians are doing all the work and the whites are not doing anything, leading to unfair performance reviews. Indians have no loyalty or patriotism whatsoever towards America. To them, America is nothing more. Hold on, let me finish. Nothing more than an economic zone where they can make money and send remittances back to their families. I have never seen an Indian fly an American flag or celebrate the 4th. When the company had a donation matching drive in which employees could give a portion of the check to the charity of their choice, all my Indian coworkers donated to Indian organizations that help people back in India. What about poor white people here in America? What about homeless veterans? They couldn't care less. If there were ever a war between the U.S. and India, we'd have a huge 5th column in most sensitive tech positions in our country. I shudder to think about that. I left the company in my current job. Most of my coworkers are white, and I feel so much more appreciated, and I have a sense of belonging and camaraderie. when you are around other white people, there is a deep sense of kinship and community that is impossible when you are the only white person. Our people need to wake up and come together as a group because we can't survive as individualists in a world of racial collectiveness. Yeah, I agree with that. That last part. That makes a lot of sense. Again, I never work in tech, so I just can't really appreciate these problems. Chaz, you were going to say something. What were you going to say?
I mean, when they're excluding this guy from actually participating in like work meetings and shit, of course they're gonna give him negative reviews of like, oh, he just sits on his ass silent and isn't a part of the team. It's like yeah, no shit. And I'm saying this like as it's wrong. You know, the guy tries to talk and then everyone forces him away. So you have a group of people that are all like brothers or cousins or some shit that like they are able to be united by their race in the workplace, right? But if the white man tries to do that, then we get the people called in, right? Then it becomes a whole fucking lawsuit issue.
Yeah,
but this guy, you know, like
yeah,
you know,
this guy
fuck
is
him.
feeling discriminated against. I mean, this is where lawfare comes into play. We've had tremendous success in the Supreme Court in striking down like affirmative action and stuff. And I mean, big companies are openly admitting that they're doing away with DEI because of the legal landscape is changing. You know, we are on the offense finally, and stories like this are going viral. And it's really nice that Jared Taylor's back on the platform to share stories like this. Because again, like I don't work in tech, so I just never really experienced stuff like this. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and like this. Yeah, this needs stuff like this needs to go viral instead of like these athletes. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, a white man in the Indian dominated tech sector. I mean, I would never know. Let's see. McDonald's says it's rolling back some of its diversity practices. Well, have you guys ever endured or experienced DEI in the workplace in your own personal lives?
I have not.
What about you?
I
Chase?
have.
Tell us about it. What happened?
Just a very attractive lady, kind of hot-headed. She started at the same workplace I was at, and she had even less relevant experience than myself and plenty of my other coworkers that had plenty of relevant experience. And she got promoted to like supervisor of some other department. Yet a bunch of other way more qualified white guys applied for the position and got all told no. And then she just, as soon as she applied, like had her feet kissed and pretty much thrown in the position
and licked
the whole.
So
the whole
you're saying
9
she
yards.
was pretty? So you think did she know someone at the company? Are you aware that she knew someone?
She was a total outsider.
Okay. So on
Came
an
in,
attractiveness
had a pretty
scale,
face.
1 to 10, 10 being like the hottest, where would she rank?
Probably like an 8.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like an 8.5.
What color was her hair?
What about her skin
Dark.
color? What is skin color?
Yeah,
Like-
how tall was she? What was her bust size? What
Yeah,
were
yeah,
her
yeah,
what was her
sure.
shoe
Yeah,
size?
Well, one thing at a
her
time.
address, her address, her whole thing. She's just, I don't know, an attractive young lady. That's probably the best way to put it.
All right, fair enough.
So,
Damn, I can see the feet right.
yeah, exactly.
This is
giant.
what
obviously.
anime does to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying,
No,
guys?
don't
Makes
bring
you
don't
straight.
don't
Makes you
don't bring
straight.
don't bring
Yeah.
anime into it.
Yeah.
Gio.
So what you're saying, Cheese, is that this girl that you worked with, she's like the Joy Taylor of your company.
I don't know who that is.
It was a earlier segment before you joined. Joy Taylor was sleeping around with all these athletes at Fox News to get her foot in their career and all the shit or whatever.
Well, from what I can tell, at least none of that was going on. But they just wanted a pretty face in the front office. So.
Pretty ass to look as she walks away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Well, McDonald's is now doing away with it, so we can start eating at McDonald's again. It'll be safe. McDonald's
is that
is
how
the
it
lar-
works?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
McDonald's
the DEI
is
burger was the reason that I was stepping away from McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, no, right. Yeah, so McDonald's is the latest large corporation to announce that it's unwinding some of its diversity initiatives. The fast food giant said it is changing its approach to inclusion at the company, according to a memo to restaurant owners and operators as well as its employees. Worldwide,
give me a 20-piece nugget when this stream is done.
Yeah,
Do
which
a
was
50-piece.
posted on
No,
its corporate
that's too
website on
much.
Monday. Specifically, the company will no longer set aspirational representation goals or targets for. Get out of here.
Okay.
Or targets for
See you
achieving
later.
diverse representation in
Have a good
senior
night.
roles. McDonald's is also ditching a program it created to encourage its suppliers to make their own diversity, equity, inclusion pledges and invest in diversity training for their employees. Instead, the company says it will have conversation with suppliers both about inclusion as it relates to business performance. Another change, McDonald's will refer to its diversity team as the Global Inclusion Team. Oh, so it seems like nothing is changing at all.
Hell yeah.
This name change is more fitting for McDonald's in light of our inclusion value and better aligns with this team's work. The company said additionally, McDonald's said it will pause external surveys without providing specifics. McDonald's follows a slew of high-profile corporations, including Ford, Lowe's, blah, 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 rolling back its DEI efforts after a Supreme Court ruling reversing affirmative action in college admissions. So yeah, I mean, dude, they're engaging in deliberate discrimination. And this is why they're doing it. I mean, they're going to try to rebrand it. They're going to try to keep it low key, but everybody knows what they're doing is fucking illegal. Shame on McDonald's. I'm never eating there again. Let's see. This is actually pretty funny here. This is like I haven't done like a finance thing in a long time, but it always blows my mind. It blows my mind that there are people out there that don't know how to do simple math or even just understand very simple concepts like high interest rate equal bad, low interest rate equal good. So yeah, a mom, 28, forced to sell her dream car after forking out $40,000 in interest alone over 3 years as America's auto debt spirals to $1.6 trillion. Do you guys owe money on your cars by any chance?
Nope.
I don't.
Yeah,
Pay cash
neither
on
do I.
mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it took me like 3.5, 4 years to pay off my car, but I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, this is dude, $40,000 in interest payments. I don't think I've urinated that many times. 3 years ago, 28-year-old Blaisley, what a stupid name, Blazy Arnold, entered a local auto dealership and came away with the keys to an $84,000 Chevy Tahoe. Dude. Okay, so hold up. The car is worth $84,000, and she paid $40,000 in interest. Oh man. So she's gonna end up spending over $100,000 just to own this vehicle over its lifetime. Dude, that's fucking crazy. What a stupid woman. But this month, the wedding photographer and mother shared a video to TikTok describing how she was forced to sell her dream car. Despite paying $1,400 a month in payments, totaling more than $50,000, she still owes a balance of $74,000 to her lender. Oh, Jesus. Dude, it's more than what I said. It's way more than what I said. Not only did she not make a down payment. Oh, well, there you go. She said she traded in a previous car on which she had fallen into negative equity. Oh, damn. Damn, what a stupid woman. Negative equity occurs when a driver owes more on their car loan than the vehicle is now worth. Sometimes, dude, even if it was like the car didn't have negative equity, there's no dealership that would pay you what it's worth. That's just not how dealerships work. A dealer or lender can offer to roll the balance of an existing auto loan onto a new one, making it more expensive. I mean, this is a nice Tahoe. So she's got decent taste. Not a bad vehicle. But is it worth over $100,000? Oh yeah, dude, these rims are shit. Yeah, the rims are shit. But the body, this is really nice. This is low profile.
I had a lot of coworkers that were still living with their parents, but were working, and the job paid well enough, and they were able to just take out like car loans that were like half their paychecks. And I asked them what their interest rates were. The numbers that I heard like low, like maybe like 6, maybe 8%, which is still pretty high, but like
yeah,
I heard
way too
like
high.
20, I heard 20, I heard 7, like I heard like 17%. Like I heard some like ridiculous numbers to where I think I even had coworkers that were like lying to me about how like high or low their interest rate was. Because it was embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would lie. I just would like not tell anybody ever. Yeah, this is really embarrassing. I remember when I was in high school, or no, I think it was after I graduated high school. It was like 2 or 3 years into Obama's presidency, and I had a friend who ended up buying like an Evo Lancer or some, rocket car or some fucking rice car or whatever. It looked like it belonged in the movie The Fast and the Furious, and it was like a 27 to 29% interest rate. And we're like,
Yeah.
dude, why would you do this? Like, you're gonna ruin your life. Like, what are you doing? My car, that is paid off, the Jaguar XF, it was like 4 or 5% interest rate. And it was an emotional purchase. I shouldn't have gotten it because that interest rate was way too high. I should have haggled. But anyways, yeah, like rule of thumb, if it's like more than 3.5%, like walk. Anything more than 3.5% is just way too high. It was a lot different back then.
Which is impossible to find now.
Yeah. I mean, some people can get away with 0% interest rate, but you have to have like a credit score of like over 800. Yeah, no, this is really, really bad. People just don't understand like how interest rates work, which is really like embarrassing. And again, like, is this vehicle really worth over $100,000? I argue no. But anyways, let's. I mean, maybe she explains herself because I can't really speak from the perspective of a woman because I am not one. But like, guys will want to get a Tahoe or get a Ford Raptor or like a Benz or something because they want to get laid, they want to be seen as cool, they want to stunt on people, and it's just like, dude, you're not.
I can explain
cool.
it.
You
I can explain it.
Yeah. What do you think women do?
To quote Trump, "Silly woman." That's it.
Silly woman. Yeah.
It's this woman moment. That's about it. Yeah, shut up,
she's even
silly
doing.
woman.
Yeah, she's even doing the like MySpace angle. She's just like looking off to the side, tilting her head, like I'm so confused. Ooh.
Nose ring, fake lips.
Yeah. Let's judge this woman.
Fake blonde.
Yeah. First off, not even a
roaster.
real blonde. I mean, she might be dirty blonde. I mean, who knows what these colors here? Maybe a dirty blonde, but we'll give it to Cheese. Fake blonde.
Doubt it.
Caked on makeup, probably $50 to $20 worth of makeup on her face. The nose ring, which I mean, I don't know, not that bad. I mean, yeah, I mean, she looks confused, like she farted, but she acts like she didn't. Yeah, this is not good.
I'd sniff it.
I mean, one legitimate. One legitimate reason, well, not legitimate, but one reason that is kind of understandable from women is that, like, because I'm like, why did you spend $30,000-$40,000 on a vehicle when you only make $25,000-$30,000 a year? Like, are you fucking insane? And they're like, well, I need a new car because I needed to be dependable. Yeah. Car guys will know why that's a stupid thing, but I feel like a lot of people need to be sat down and explain, like, dude, you guys are gonna ruin your life. Like buying this vehicle and
it should
spending,
be the parents.
Yeah,
the parents should be having these conversations with these people.
Yeah, but now like the parents are kind of absent, and a lot of people are turning to the internet for help and stuff and for advice. And like, look, if you were to go through with this, if anybody goes through with a deal like this, with a car deal like this, you're gonna set yourself back 5 to 10 years minimum, like financially, 5 to 10 years. So if you have like grandiose plans about like furthering your education, buying a house, maybe doing something business related, starting a business, you're setting yourself back 5 to 10 years realistically. But this article is really good. Let's continue. While rolling over debt into a new loan can seem convenient, it can be very dangerous, and dealers have been known to not properly inform buyers that they will still be responsible for the remaining balance. Yeah, people should go to jail for shit like that. Or again, it's just like all these people like to pretend like they're smart and shit. Like, you have your own business. Like, you don't realize like this is not a good business decision to buy this car. Honestly, it blows my mind that I have paid $50,000 into this car and only paid off $10,000, Arnold said. She told DailyMail.com that the loan was issued to her on the very day she visited the dealer, and that had an APR of 10.2%. I did not go with my husband. And as a female, I feel they took advantage of me. They knew I really wanted the car and that I was by myself. She said, "Oh, okay. Dude, I mean, like, I don't want to say Islam was right, but like, fuck, man. I mean, they're making it really hard to like dispute some of their cultural practices and attitudes. I don't know. This just doesn't seem like a good defense. I mean, this just seems like a cop out. It's like, oh well, they took advantage of me. It's like, you know, this is the excuse they make when like they cheat. It's like, oh well, they took advantage of me. They knew I was vulnerable. They knew I got into a fight with you, so I just had to, you know, put his dick in my mouth. Now it's like, oh yeah, they knew I wanted the car, so they just shoved a fucking loan right up my ass, and then sent me back 10, 15 years, dude.
Like, contract. Like,
$100,000 is a lot of money, you guys. That's a lot of money, you know. And she's been paying that for 3 years. I did not go with my husband. Okay, I read that. The $84,000 loan was issued to her by GM Financial, the financial services arm of General Motors, and the only lender to approve her on that date. The dealer pretty much told me they can get me out the door with the car within an hour. He didn't act like it was something I should be concerned about, she said. Yeah, that's not his problem. That's your problem. Or did you read the fine print? No. Were you going to read the fine print? No. You wanted the car. He knew what you had to do to get the car, and you got it done. And now look at you. You're making these people insanely rich. GM Financial told DailyMail.com they were unable to discuss Arnold's loan and pass on an opportunity to comment. Yeah, that would be a violation of her privacy. Smart decision. I'm sure they hung up and they started laughing, though. A 2021 study from Consumer Reports found that lenders are increasingly able to prey on the vulnerable, especially those with lower credit scores. Such loans earn them more on interest, and they can ultimately repossess cars. Auto loans are becoming a major source of strain for car-obsessed Americans and leaving an increasing number with runaway debt. Yeah, guys, so dude, going to jail is almost like, it's like less worse than buying a car. Like, you're going to be trapped and just fucked either way. But at least going to jail won't really cost you money. Last year, auto debt in the U.S. reached a record high of $1.6 trillion, which comes out to an average of more than $13,000 per household. Not in mine, zero. In February, the Federal Reserve released data showing that Americans were falling behind on car payments at the highest rate since 2010. Yeah, so when this was around the time my buddy bought that shitty rice car, and he was like 29, 27% interest rate. In recent years, the cost of ownership has soared. Meanwhile, the cost of insurance also went up. Yeah, so dude, like, I can't even imagine. What do you think it would cost to insure this vehicle, Cheese?
Probably like $300-$400 a month.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because I think they look at the price of the car, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's also like the price of the loan.
Dude, no. Honestly, a few years ago, you'd probably be right. I think it's more. When I got my Jaguar XF, it was like $389. It was almost $400. Full coverage, almost $400 a month. It's 2025, and everything has gone up. This is a brand new premium vehicle. This is actually worth more than my car, brand new, by a bit. And dude, it wouldn't surprise me if the insurance was like $600-$700 a month. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, like, one of the worst things you can do for yourself is buy a new vehicle. Buy any vehicle, to be honest. Like, buying a car sucks. Having a car sucks. I hate cars. I mean, I love cars, but
you're sounding like a cyclist, Gio.
Well, I do ride a motorcycle, but
no,
like if I could
like
go back,
cyclist.
Oh, like the bicycle dorks.
Yeah, like what's your fucking agenda, Gio?
Dude, it's like, I'm not against.
You want to ride the bus,
like,
Gio?
I hate cars, not because of cars, but because of costs associated
the retards
with it.
that, and also the retards
it's
that
because,
drive
and
them.
it's also like an insecurity thing too, because like, I'm mad at myself because I made this mistake. Was it $50,000? No. Or I mean, $84,000? No. It was a little bit less than that, and I actually made good money. And again, like, by the time it was like 3 years, I was paying like almost nothing a month for my car. And like, and even then, like, I got new insurance, so I was paying a lot less and all that good stuff. Like, I was making the right moves. She had this thing for over 3 years and literally only made a $10,000 dent into it. That is unbelievably crazy. But if I could go back in time, I would prevent myself from buying a car. and I would just buy a motorcycle outright and not buy a car. I would just rough it out. And if I needed a car, I would just borrow my mom's or something. Yeah, dude, this is really bad. Well, I mean, I'm curious what you guys have to say. Like, that was my worst financial decision. One of the worst financial mistakes I've ever made was buying a vehicle. What do you two? We'll start with you, Cheese. What's like the worst financial decision you've ever made?
I would say just investing a lot into a hobby. I probably should have not pretty much like dived into it instead of just testing it out. I would say I bought like an RC car. I think for like $500-$600. I was making a lot of good money with at the company I was working for, and I was just like, you know what? A coworker was selling it. He said that he did a lot of modifications to it. I tried it, wasn't really my thing, and then I later sold it. I lost money on it because a couple of the components broke on it, but it would, that would have been my biggest financial mistake. But in long term, I think it was only I lost like $200. So
I'm gonna assume you never stuck with this hobby of yours. Is that correct?
Well, that's why I sold it. Yeah,
Oh,
I tried it and it wasn't really my thing.
oh well, you know what? I mean, it was less than $1,000. I mean,
Yep.
that's catastrophic for most people, like in 2025 because of Biden's America. But I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. I'm trying to think, like, if I ever like spent like
I was
a bunch of
18
money
at the time.
Oh yeah, I think you're 18. I've
Right.
done something similar with like a Nintendo Wii. What about you, Chaz? What's like the first financial mistake that you've ever made?
Giving way too much money to some girl that I never met over the course of like a year.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we talked about that before. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Pretty bad.
pretty bad.
But you know what? I mean, it was a one-time mistake, and you learn from your mistake, though, right?
Yeah, live and learn, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's what we can do, you guys. I mean, like, I don't know about you, but I'd rather send money to some dumb bitch. I don't know, or buy a fucking RC car than buy a real car. It was such a horrible mistake, man. Even now, I'm just like, ugh, cringe. Why?
You guys want to hear some even more cringe?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so it's like this one chick, I tried to like buy her flowers and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like she accepted them, but wasn't like receptive to it. So now it's like I don't think I'll ever want to like, even if like let's say we're both madly in love with each other, I don't think I'll ever buy flowers for a girl ever again. Just because like,
well,
if she's not your girlfriend, she's not your girlfriend, I wouldn't do it.
No,
Yeah.
I know. Well, I'm saying even if she was, I'm like desensitized to the idea of getting her. Like, even if it'd be like the best thing, the exact thing to do to like woo her over for real, I don't think I do it anymore because like the one time I actually did, I made an ass out of myself.
So wait, so you bought these flowers? Let me get this. So you bought these flowers?
No. Okay, it's like I bought them via an online service and had them shipped to her.
Oh, okay.
It's like, no, like you, like my quote unquote dating history is me just like for the course of 2 years, 3 years, some shit like that, just falling for like the e-girl trap and like.
Well, what was the girl's response to receiving these flowers?
I mean, she just texted me, "Oh, you got me flowers, thanks." It's like just the most milquetoast, like, "Oh, thanks," kind of thing.
Yeah, guys, you gotta know, like, if you're gonna do something for a chick, you gotta like.
Oh yeah. Like I better like actually know what's going on.
So it seemed like you might have had they're calling you a flower cell. It sounds like you had like coon brain perhaps at the.
Oh no, it was very much. Well, it's like I was assuming it was like an e-girl fucking online thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like fell for that trap. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it happens, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying. I think it's really funny that like I'll never do that again. Even if it's the exact right thing to do, I don't think I'll ever do it again because I've just been like my heart's been hardened, like desensitized to the idea of get a girl some flowers. I'll never do that again.
What were you about to say, Cheese?
I was gonna say, for context, I was raised in a very financially aware household, so most of my mistakes wasn't like going into debt or buying a depreciating asset, because like people are always like, cars are investments. It's like, yeah, if the car's like $1 million, if the car is $1 million and you don't touch it, then yes.
Yeah. But like,
well, there are like a small handful. There's a small handful of vehicles that do appreciate. There's like certain like land cruisers
And how much do those vehicles cost to like buy in the first place, right?
Yeah, they
Exactly.
cost
Like
a lot.
if you're going to a dealership, you're more than likely not going, what should I invest in? It's like, no, you're gonna drive it. Your ass is touching the seat. You're wearing down all the components. Every single day that you own that vehicle, it is going down in value, not up in value. That is why it is so dumb to get a loan on a depreciating asset, because that interest rate, you're already losing money. And as soon as you drive it off the lot, you're losing money. Every single time you put money into it.
The only time that these vehicles went up in value was during the scamdemic, where the price of used vehicles, for whatever reason, exceeded the price of new ones. I don't even remember why that was the case, but it did happen.
Because the dealerships weren't meeting supplies because they all had to shut down. So new cars weren't being made.
That's right. Good call. Thank you for remembering, because I'm like, I spaced out.
I have family in the dealership industry. So
oh, really?
That's why I know.
Do they ever get like discouraged from being called like scammers and like fucking soulless and pieces of shit?
He doesn't sell them.
Oh, okay. So
it's not
cars are depreciating assets except for limited production cars and very old cars. Yeah, or I guess when scamdemics occur, then they rise in value. I almost thought about selling my car. I mean, I probably could have made like 10-15 grand selling my car. It's not worth that or anywhere near that, but I mean, even now, like used vehicles are still worth a lot of money. Like I'm honestly thinking about selling my car for like maybe like 5 or 8 grand and buying a Nissan D20 hardbody truck, because it doesn't have any like electrical components and the thing just rides. Like there's one in my area. Well, it's not that close, but it's like 30-40 minutes away.
That just ride.
Yeah, like it just it only has like 17,000 miles and it's manual. I don't even know what you said, Chaz. I'm sure it was retarded though. Okay, now he's like giggly, like being all giggly and shit, just
because she started laughing at it as well.
I don't even know what you were saying.
Imagine her making that noise. Like
yeah, I don't know.
You got her hair like a motorcycle, and you're just.
Yeah, SJG writes, keeping old cars is maintenance hell. Fuck that. Well, I think it was like a 91 or 1990, and it was like it was a regular single cab truck, and I'm just like, dude, this thing is perfect. Like, one, I'll have a truck, which is useful, and it's like a small, lightweight vehicle, and and maintaining it is relatively simple. I can maintenance it myself. Maintaining a modern car is a pain in the ass. Like my mom's car. Like she called me over and she's like, hey, will you change the battery? My battery sucks or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I had to remove the front wheel before, and then I had to remove the battery and then put the new one in, then put the wheel back on, and it was such a pain in the ass. I fucking hated it. It's not even like a fancy car. It's like it's a fucking Chrysler S200. And even then, like my my Jaguar XF, like the engine, like the internals are Ford. They're American, but like, dude, like everything is just so compacted and like, you know, like too close to each other. Like if you want to like remove or fix one thing, you have to remove like 3 or 4 other things around it, and it's just such a pain in the ass. I hate it. Like as opposed to like a new vehicle, like something like in mid 90s or whatever, it's just like it's just wide open, and it like, you know, where everything is at. Like, okay, there's, you know, the carburetor, here's the air filter, this is the, you know, the engine, this is, you know, where you put the fluids, and it's so clean. And yeah, the little truck I was looking at, the little Nissan D20 hard body, it like I don't think it had any rust, and he only wants like 3 grand for it. So I'll make out like a little bandit, sort of. Because you remembered his e-thought. Yeah, you fucked all the cars up. I can't change my own headlights anymore. Yeah, dude. Isn't that a pain in the ass? Faco, teach Chaz how to change oil. His Beetle is not running properly. Oof. Most new cars has built-in GPS and secret. They want to keep an eye on you. Yeah, that kind of reminded me, Ashback, when of the terror attack in Vegas. Like, it was just so surreal how this Cybertruck was able to pretty much record and document every little thing this guy did. And all the charging stations also did the exact same thing. And I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I'm like, my next vehicle, if I decide to sell my car sooner than later, who knows? My next vehicle is going to be like a 90s, early 2000s vehicle where it doesn't have all that tech in it, because, yeah, I mean, like, dude, just like imagine like you're getting like a blowjob.
Get a Flintstones car.
Oh yeah, get a Flintstones.
Just drive one of those around.
Yeah, that'd be that's a good idea. I don't know, like I just like don't like the idea of like, you know, like getting a blowjob in the car and then like Elon Musk looking at it and gooning out to it.
Wouldn't you be flattered if that happened to you?
No, not really. It's gross. Fuck Elon Musk. Elon Musk disgusts me.
I mean, it's gross you're even doing that in your car to begin with. Just saying.
What, dude? I've done it before, man. You know, it's kind of like
I've done
other
it
dudes
before. No.
Yeah, what are the dudes?
We took turns. Okay, it was mutual.
Yeah, man. You know, it was just a phase. Okay, my gosh.
Sure.
All right, well, we gotta move on.
Fruit boy.
Shut up, bitch. Okay, we gotta get into the 304 stuff. Anyways, let me read this really quick.
Finally.
Holy cow.
Dude, I'm getting so many notifications.
Man, it must be nice having people actually like hit you up and ask like, "Hey, how's it going?"
True.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'll respond to those later. All right, so we gotta get into the 304 stuff. So yeah, mother who praised her incredible ex-husband for handling their divorce, shot and killed by her ex-husband.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Well, let's hear her out. Let's hear what she has to say.
So, about to be a newly single mom. And I am in the middle of a divorce. My husband is being incredible though. Like, really and truly, like we're working together. Everything's great. We're splitting everything down the middle. Like, you know, everything is good. It is a very civil divorce with our daughter in mind.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nice internet, Gio.
What was that?
Nice internet.
And I really appreciate that. However,
it's not me, it's Twitter.
I'm gonna be a mom, single income right now.
X.
And he will
Jinx.
He will be supporting her. You know, so essentially, like, I'm really thankful for that, and that I will not.
Yeah, she is driving while recording the zombie, like a real woman moment.
However, I will be on a very limited income, with buying a new house and, you know, paying a mortgage and all that stuff.
Dude, isn't that kind of weird? I'm on a limited income, buying a new house. Oh, okay.
And I'm like in the middle of a divorce, getting a new house. It's like,
yeah, I wonder how you're gonna be able to afford that.
First world problems be like,
yeah.
I've never
I wish I could
before.
move into a new house.
I've never been on my own before. So if you have any tips, saving money and making money,
I got a tip right here for you. It's the perfect size, and by that I mean my penis.
Disavow.
His little green wee wee.
Shut no, it's a little green beetle wee wee.
It's a big tip.
Beetle,
exactly what she
beetle
needs
wee
right now.
wee.
No, stop it. Stop it.
You know,
it's football shaped.
Dude, a woman is speaking. A woman is speaking.
Yeah, I'm speaking about my dick.
Coffee at home. You know, I take caffeine pills. I do my own hair, nails, everything. Like, I do
Amazing.
all that.
I'm so proud of you, girly.
So yeah, if you just have any tips, like, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, like this chick looks like she cheats on men. I just remember watching this the first time, and I'm like, yeah, this bitch is cheating. She's cheating, and of course, in good old hypocritic fashion, she has a Jesus cross right across her neck, and let me see what some of the comments are saying.
Yo, those are called crucifixes.
Oh, crucifixes. Yeah, you know what I meant. What did I
What's the
say?
name?
What did I say?
You call them Jesus crosses.
Yeah, I mean, I say that for the atheists in the audience, who may not know what a crucifix is.
I'm pretty sure, like, crucifixes are used in vampire movies. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a crucifix is.
I would just known them to be just called like, oh, I'm wearing a little cross necklace, you know, not like this is my crucifix. Anyways,
Jesus cross.
Yeah. Let's see. Husband was being incredible about the divorce, cheating on him in front of him. All right. Well, what happened? Okay, we got to get into the nitty gritty details. Oh shit! Hold up. Go to my links.
Billy Pratt.
No, this isn't it.
Is that your boyfriend?
Yeah, it is. It's my boyfriend.
I know you like guys in cowboy hats.
Hold up. The article is probably in the links. Give me a second. I gotta find this.
Any day now.
Whoops. Oh, here we go. People.com. Woman praised incredible ex-husband amid their divorce in TikTok video. Weeks later, they are both dead in a murder-suicide.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So the story took like a really dark turn. Yeah.
That was a turn.
So a husband and wife who were in the process of getting a divorce have died in an alleged murder-suicide in Mississippi, according to reports. Jennifer and Brandon Sheffield were found dead by gunshot wounds in an apparent murder-suicide during a welfare check by police at a residence on Talon Street in Brandon at around 7:18 or 7:19 a.m. Local time on Saturday, December 28th, per local outlets, blah, blah, blah. Police were called in after other family members reported obvious signs of foul play at the home. Brandon, 40, appeared to have shot Jennifer, 30, before shooting himself, the Brandon Police Department told the outlets. The pair were believed to be at home with their daughter at the time of the incident. Dark Horse Press reported no information has been disclosed on the child's well-being at this time. Child's probably fine. According to her obituary, Jennifer had 2 daughters named Gracie and Kylie Sheffield. A GoFundMe page is requesting donations in support of the girls with a goal of $15,000. Both pages list Jennifer and Brandon's death dates as December 27th. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not one to really, like, victim blame and shit, but, like, you really bring it on yourself when you fucking cheat, you know? When you open up the bedroom and your legs to other men who are not your husband, which is an affront to God, you invite demons into your life. And now your family is traumatized and hurting and asking questions. Like, what if my, this woman was not a cheating whore? What if she was faithful? What if she lived by the principles of Christianity? This wouldn't have happened, and those kids would not be little orphans. The husband and wife had recently decided to separate at the time of the alleged murder-suicide, according to WLBT. Sounds like a sandwich. The tragic incident comes after Jennifer spoke about her incredible ex-husband while discussing the divorce in a TikTok video posted on December 10th. I'm about to be a newly single mom. I am in the middle of a divorce, she said in the clip while driving. My husband has been incredible, though really and truly, we're working together. Everything's great. We're splitting everything down the middle. Yeah, so, like, she was just way too happy and peppy. Maybe a part of me thinks, like, she's kind of, like, this is a jab at him. She's being disingenuous. She's being sly. She's mocking him. This is what I think is happening. And again, you poke the bear enough times, it's going to eat you. So I have very little sympathy for this woman. However, we already saw that. Jennifer's friend, Faylot, said in reaction to her ex-husband's alleged actions per WLBT, he's never been a violent person that I was ever aware of. I was with her when they met, and I've always loved him for how he loved her. So it's definitely hard trying to understand something we will never be able to. So it seems like everybody kind of knew this guy. He was like super friendly and just like an all-around good man. And it's like, what would drive him to end his own life and end the life of the woman who is the mother of his children? Yeah, she's cheating. This is usually what happens here. And then she went on social media and taunted him. I mean, this is the hell that women put men through. Again, try not to victim blame, but it's just like, whatever. Jennifer was enrolled in a Master's of Medical Sciences at Mississippi College in the hopes of becoming a doctor at the time of her death. Okay, so a woman going into the medical field? The investigation is ongoing. People has reached out to the Brandon Police Department for comment. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's right? Who's wrong? What are your initial thoughts, given all the facts of the case?
Obviously, killing is wrong, but
Yeah,
a lot of people forget the point that there's a motive behind it. Whether or not it's right or wrong to that guy, he thought in the moment that doing the deed, doing what he did, was justified. No, like, I don't think it was, but to that guy, he felt slighted enough that it was. And, who are we to say, like, it's just, like, he shouldn't have done it, but he had his reasons to do it. Those reasons being, like, she cheated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you fucking mess with the bull, get the horns, as you said.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's just really how the cookie crumbles, and there's really just no way to escape, the consequences of your action. Everybody, if you do bad things are likely to happen to you. This is why I live a clean life. I walk in the light of God, and I don't fuck people over. I don't steal shit, except from Hollywood. And yeah, I've been, very fortunate in my life, and I'm just not interested in doing bad shit. Cheating on your significant other is really bad. You invite all kinds of demons into your home, into the bedroom, into your life, and it's really, really difficult to shake them. Juo isn't Christian. Okay, disavow. Don't laugh, you bastards. I know. Wow, that's romantic. Bro took, if I'm not having it, you aren't having it, to a whole new level. I mean, yeah, pretty much. They have a child, selfish creatures. Yeah, they have two. So yeah, they're both selfish for what they did. Was she cheating? Yes, some of them. She took a little, she looks like a little not so type. We don't know Gio. It's just red pill overdosing. I think divorcing at all is enough reason to dislike her. First time Gio had a decent take. And don't forget, she was about to take half of his assets. Yeah, exactly. It's just like the man has a history of being well liked, and the proof is in the pudding. She's and what it looks like to me is that she's gloating. She's gloating on social media. She's making herself appear less of a failure because of her failed relationship or failed marriage. So she's less of a failure because she's making it seem like this is a mutual decision. We are working together, to make the split amicable, where everything is split down the middle. And it's pretty obvious that this wasn't the man's choice. It's just obvious to me. Anyways, can we read the Bible? I don't know. Maybe we can do a Christian stream, sometime in the future. But yeah. This goes really hard though. Yeah, it went from like, oh, I'm leaving, tee to like they're both dead. Oh, here's a link. Oh no. All right. We got from my boyfriend, Bad Billy Pratt. Boyfriend isn't attracted to my body type. Throw away, obviously. Found out my 25-year-old male boyfriend, soon to be ex, of 4 years, may be a porn addict. Uh-oh. They're making a post about you, cheese. And his Reddit is full of petite, skinny blondes. How fun. Crying, sneezing face emoji. I confronted him about how they all look the exact opposite of me. And he says he can't help with what he's into. He somehow turned it on me and said my tits are abnormally big and that he liked my body better when we first started dating and that we can start going to the gym together. I honestly didn't mind if he looks at porn, but the body shaming was just way out of line. Like, what? Mind you, we're grown adults. I don't know why he's acting like this. I guess he's just embarrassed, but now I feel insecure. Time to move on, I guess. Crying, smiley, cope face emoji. Shoot. What do you guys think?
Just boo-hoo. Like, rip bozo. Fucking deal with it. I'm sure that there are plenty of things that you would say, oh, I liked this about my husband when we first started dating. It's like, that's like, oh no, that's how it is. Great. Like,
yeah, I was...
The guy said, like, okay, like, he himself has said, oh, we can go together. So at least he's acknowledging the fact that he's let himself go a bit. But he's at least saying, oh, yeah, like, hey, we can do something about it. And we could do it together, which would be nice, right?
Like, I thought really hard about this, and I initially wanted to go hard on the guy. But I'm not entirely sure this is his fault. As a matter of fact, I feel like he's kind of blameless here, because this is what I see here. This is what I see. So he's addicted to porn, which is already bad enough as it is. And he obviously likes what he likes. He likes looking at skinny women, skinny blondes. Cool. And the woman, the wife, or the girlfriend, confronted the boyfriend. She obviously is like, what gives? I'm overweight, but you like looking at naked, skinny blondes. Like, what's the problem here? And then he turned it on me and said my tits are abnormally big and that he liked my body better when we first started dating. No, he didn't turn it on you. You asked him, why are you doing this? And he told you. And now you're making it seem like he's the problem. And not only that, like, he offered you a solution. Let's go to the gym together. And the more I thought about this, I thought to myself, how would I have answered it? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't even know how I would respond if I put myself in the shoes of a gooning Redditor, a goon porn addicted Redditor freak, and I was confronted in this manner. I honestly don't even know what I would say. Like, I don't even think there is anything you can say without sounding like a jerk. And you're just, you're just gonna make her upset no matter what. Like, if you downplay it, like, oh, it's just a fantasy, babe, like, then you're gaslighting. It's like, oh, right? Yeah, and it's like, oh, and if you're honest, then you're fat shaming. And like, dude, like you just can't win. Like this guy was just not meant to win. It just seems like she wants to bitch, and again, it's just like, you know, look inward, you know, because men have needs, and obviously women have needs too.
No, they don't.
I don't know. What about you, Cheese? How would you handle this
Disavow.
situation? How would you handle this situation?
I mean, if my partner and I kind of notice that like we're getting a little flabby
Partner,
or whatever.
gay.
Yeah. Partner being girlfriend or wife. But yeah, if I noticed that we were both getting flabby, I would just be like, hey, we should start going to the gym. I'm noticing I'm getting a little bit, and you know, I would probably try to make it a little bit playful, and then be like, I noticed you as well. I've gotten a little bit flabby. You know,
Obby, fat bitch,
yeah.
ugly one. You just
I got a fucking land whale under my roof. I need to take care of this now.
Like, damn, I didn't know I was paying for a fucking elephant. Just like out, just like the most.
What the most uncalled for roasting. Yeah, just light her up.
Like, for no reason, you just start going in like that.
We both get handed mics and it's a roast battle. Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny. Maybe when you're back in Vegas. Let's see, Zombie Bomb. I do think it's odd that they all have the same body type and hair color. What do you mean? What's odd about it?
He has a type, and he found a way to find more of said type.
Yeah, on the internet. I mean,
like
it's not a mystery.
A lot of people seem to overlook, like, why do guys seek out that kind of material? I'm trying to avoid YouTube censors, but like guys seek that kind of stuff out to, you know, get off fast because like they want to nut, you know, for lack of a better word. And it's like if he's in a relationship with his wife and she's not helping him get that nut, he's gonna find other ways to get said nut.
Yeah,
it's like if she really doesn't want him on those sites, she can make sure he like doesn't feel the need to go to those sites.
Yeah, so Zombie Bomb continues, like, not just thin, but specifically petite and skinny and blonde. Yeah, some people like blonde hair. Yeah, like skinny women are great. Blonde hair is great. Great to look at. They're easy to find in a crowd. They get lost. It's not odd at all. Like, that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
I mean, like, are you gonna say it's odd for me to be oddly fixated with fucking, you know, robot bitches from TV shows and anime and shit?
I mean, that is kind of weird.
No, it's not. It's completely normal. A robot bitch can love me.
Ash Blackwin, women shame men all the time. Any guy who shamed their GF or wife knew that's suicide. So we don't knew that's suicide, so we don't do it. So the guy who shamed the girl got big cojones. I don't know, guys that would try not to see big tits. Maybe the CEO of McDonald's really likes big women. Or like no redheads or only flat butts. I mean, I don't know. Like, if someone doesn't like redheads, and so be it. They're going to discriminate against the redheads. Or if they don't like big asses or prefer flat asses, and you know, whatever. You know, people have their preferences. People have their choices. Again, guys, remember what I told you like a long time ago? Like when you're like doing the whole dating shit, like you're setting up a dating profile, like don't put your preferences, because then people like Zombie Bomb, girls like Zombie Bomb, are gonna just like chimp out at you. It's like, what do you have to? What? It's like, I went through your criteria. Why they always got to be petite? Why do they got to be skinny? Why do they got to be blonde? And it just don't even say anything. It's better if you just don't say anything, because you know they'll just chimp out at you. They're big tits because they're fat and saggy. Exactly. Yeah, that's not really attractive in my opinion. What Chad said, he just wanted quick nuts. He wasn't exploring his imagination. I think it's weird. I get the idea of variety. I mean, is it weird when a woman is like, yo, I want giant bearded lumberjack looking guy, and like all her boyfriends are that, you know, type. They fit that look. Is that weird?
Aesthetic.
Yeah, that aesthetic. Gayo prefers fat tortas. What the fuck is a torta? And no, I don't like fat women.
It's like a Spanish word for ugly ladies.
The fuck? Dude, well, back in my day, we just call them fat bitches. But that's not what he's dating.
It's a Mexican cope thing, because it's Spanish.
Oh. Fuck's a torta?
Like torta.
What is that?
Tortoise, turtle.
Is it calling them turtles?
I don't know.
No, it's like tortilla. It's more like tortilla.
Yeah, because they have like a lot of like what, flour and sugar and shit in the food.
I don't, like I said, it is a Spanish cope. I don't know the etymology of the fucking word, but
yeah,
I'm just giving blatantly wrong
Spanish.
Spanish.
He only likes that, but dates the opposite. You don't think it's weird? Well, Zombie Bomb, it wasn't weird because she kind of gave it up early. She said in the post that when he quote unquote confronted her, she changed. She got bigger. So she used to be one way, and then she wasn't anymore. So that's probably why he started getting addicted to the porn and stuff. Like, if you only like chicks like me, okay. If you like a variety, okay. If you only like the opposite of me, why would I be there? I mean, I get that, but she, yeah, but the girl, she gained, from my understanding of reading the post, she gained weight.
Because she might have been a skinny blonde girl, and
Yeah.
then got nice and chunky.
Oh, when she said blonde, I assume she's not. Well, she didn't say that she's not, so I'm gonna assume that she is. It's just that, like, let me see. Turn on me. Said my tits are abnormally big. That he liked my body better when we first started dating. That we can start going to the gym together. So at one point she was skinny, and then she wasn't. Oh, when she said, let's see, she used to be skinny and normal. Then she became a whale. He didn't want to be rude. Yeah, thank you, Killer Chris G. She said, she's the opposite. Let's see. I'll say to mind to look at the porn, but shaming grown adults. What did she say opposite?
Like right at the top.
Oh yeah. How they all look the exact opposite of me, and he says yeah. Well, you had a point. I'm just gonna assume when she's like they look the exact opposite of me, she's talking about hair color and she's talking about weight. But again, I wouldn't just see what she looks like and then what she used to look like and then compare and contrast that with the kind of content that he's looking at.
That's always what I say about these Reddit posts. I want pictures. I want to know what we're dealing with.
Dude, like, I don't know. I feel like this would either be like horribly depressing or unbelievably hilarious, depending on like especially like the ones where they're like, oh, you know, the bull stole my wife, even though we agreed to like this open relationship and blah blah blah, and everyone just looks exactly how you imagine they'd look like. Like, I don't know.
Yep.
True, but don't count on women to be consistent. Fair enough. So that would be jet black hair or dark at least. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, women just doing women things. Let's move on. Jesus, I have 16 notifications.
I mean, like, Enoch is right. We're dissecting the post way too much. That's the content, Enoch. That's called content.
Yeah,
autism,
dude, we're doing hard hitting analysis that you're just not gonna get anywhere else. Am I being a pussy? My girlfriend 19F wants me 20 male to hold my Glock to her head while we're having sex, and I've been taught gun safety since I was 6 years old. I'm not sure how to go about this. I don't want to do it, but every time she sees it, she says, "You should hold this to my head while you rail me." What do I do?
Pull the trigger.
This reminds me of that Sam Kinison joke where she's like, "Oh, you know, it's just sex is boring. You know, we got to spice up, you know, our sex lives in the bedroom, yada yada." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, just open up the drawer, pull out the gun, and put it right to her head and be like, you bored now? You fucking bored now? You fucking dumb bitch." And she's like, "Oh my god!" And she's like squealing and shit. It's so fucking funny. Well, yeah. Apparently, this is a new thing. I don't know. Would you guys do this with your significant other or your lover?
Okay.
I just think it's funny that, I mean, like, you could fulfill this fantasy and it be totally safe. You just get like a BB gun or something.
Or like completely unloaded, just like don't tell her it's not loaded, right?
Yeah. Right. I was saying, like, it's like that's where my brain went immediately. To where I was just like, if it's really worthwhile,
Like,
and if she's really into it, then it's either break up with her or fulfill the fantasy, dude. Like,
it's not something you go to Reddit and ask, "Do I do it?" It's like you either rail her with a gun to her head or you don't.
True.
It's like, do you really want a bunch of guys on the internet telling you exactly, "Oh yeah, you gotta hold it like a gangsta." You got, it's like, "Hey, don't forget the pistol whip," as you like clap her ass. It's like, you either do it or you don't, right?
You break out the howitzer cannon, be like, "How about this, bitch?"
It's like,
Yeah,
what are guns for if not to like help you get laid, right?
Yeah,
exactly. He is a pussy.
Yeah, he needs to think outside the box. Maybe, you know, buy a fake novelty gun off Amazon or something. And again,
no, he has the gun. Like, if he just follows.
Yeah, but do you really want to point a real gun at another person's head, though?
If it's not loaded and you have no intent to like pistol whip her ass, So long, like, do you really think his nut would convulse him so much that his gun, like, he just slaps her on the head with it? No, it'd be fine. Like, just.
That's what I'm saying. Ideally,
or guess what?
He would just get a BB gun.
Yeah. Or better yet, he like is nutting so hard he convulses. He accidentally hits her too hard with it and proves his point of like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this. It's dangerous. It's like it's a win-win.
He just fakes it. He just fakes it and starts beating
Yeah.
in the head with it. Sorry, I'm just
like, oh, dude, it's too much. Oh, just. But yeah, literally, just don't like. Why are you on the internet asking this shit?
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with I don't know how I'd react. Well, speaking of fat shaming, I fat shamed my husband.
Gio would
People
not
think I'm cruel.
Rail her. Got it.
Look, I'm just saying I don't know.
Beta.
I don't know about it.
Beta.
You know what? I would just pull out my AR-15s and just
go to school.
Just in a trench coat. I fat shamed my husband. People think I'm cruel, but I'm not wrong. Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
A woman has admitted to fat shaming her husband, but she thinks it was totally justified. The conflict began with what should have been a simple discussion about dinner. Last night, I suggested to my husband that we finish off the leftovers in the fridge since we had plenty of food that needed to be eaten, he recounted. But her husband had a different suggestion. He told me I was being mean. He immediately countered with, wouldn't you rather go get nachos? I shook my head and firmly said no, he explained. At this point, things took a sour turn. He said, he then sighed dramatically as if I'd crushed his dreams and declared, you don't feed me. You wouldn't be overweight if I didn't feed you, she fired back. Oh. Once the words were out, the tone of the conversation shifted dramatically. He told me I was being mean and that my comment was uncalled for, she said. However, she defended her harsh response. I stood my ground and explained that I only said it because I felt insulted by his original remark, he reasoned. Needlessly mean. Feeling conflicted about the exchange, she turned to Reddit, asked if she had crossed the line, or if her reaction was reasonable. The responses were divided. You suck for your needlessly mean response. Do you two even like each other? One commenter questioned. You said it to be cruel, argued another. A third added, I definitely think you went about this the wrong way. However, others came to our defense.
Fourth said he's really gay.
Yeah. You don't feed me should not ever come out of a grown man's mouth, commented defended. I can agree with that, I think.
Yeah, like if you're a grown-ass man and you just want like a half a pound of ground beef at like 3 o'clock in the morning, you're a grown-ass man. Just make yourself a bowl of ground beef at 3 in the morning, right? Like,
yeah.
My dad told a story to us kids to where he pretty much was just like, my ex-wife was really, really bad at cooking. He would just order pizza all the time. He's like, what the fuck? I'm not going to eat her food, but I'm not going to starve to death either.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not eating that fucking dog food. The fucking dumb bitch shows up with ravioli coming out of a can, thinking like shit, tasting like shit.
Not ravioli.
Just as soon as I smelt it, I just wanted to gag, and I was like, "Fuck it, kids, we're going to Pizza Hut again."
I smelt it, and I knew she dealt it.
She didn't body shame him.
I want that stuffed crust.
Yeah,
I want stuffed her crust, if you know what I'm saying.
I want pan pizza. All right, let me finish the fucking story. Shut up, Chaz. Shut up.
Can I go? Can I do 2 times speed on this?
Come on, okay. Dude, the fucking story was almost over. Literally, like the last paragraph.
This is a TikTok. Can I swipe up?
No, she didn't body shame him. She pointed out that she does indeed feed her unappreciative ass, which is apparently her job, according to him, another pointed out. The woman says the argument likely stems from a deeper issue, feeling unappreciated in her relationship. This isn't the first time I felt unappreciated, she expressed. So yeah, we get the point. I don't know. So is the woman wrong or the husband wrong? Go.
Like, they're both grown-ass adults, right? Like, fuck off. This isn't fucking news. This isn't like, oh, something's posting new. Like, this is just good old-fashioned New York Post slop. Like,
look, dude, this is the 304 section of the show, so we got to talk about these relationship lows. And I think it was on the front page of the New York Post. Yeah, is it slop? Sure, but I think there's a great philosophical debate here to be had. Hold on, let me see. She's a quitter. She can't put the fork down. Can't accept facts, so she'll be a delusional fat chick like the others. His man's a great support who will help her at the gym. Yeah, I know, I agree. This so cute. Fako should probably use an M12 for his bedroom activity. This is retarded. You're retarded. I wish I had these fights. The husband went to Reddit for this. Why are you asking us wrong? I think someone who never dated made the story up. I don't know, dude. Like I've been in like a lot of really stupid petty fights. Nothing like this, but I can believe people would fight about something like this. However, running to Reddit to see what like strangers believe is kind of cringe. So the woman sucks. I'm on the man's side. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let me see if I have any anything in my bookmarks. Oh, we already did the J6 chimp out. All this stuff is J6. I'm not gonna go through all this. So yeah. Well, now that you're here, Cheese, me and Chaz had a spirited debate about the upcoming Superman movie. What do you think of it?
I like James Gunn as a director, so I have I'd probably go see it in the theaters.
Okay.
Are my expectations really high? Not really, but that's just like superhero movies in general. He directed the Suicide Squad. That was the one that I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it kind of had like a bunch of like villains or characters that nobody.
Was it the one with Will
No,
Smith?
no, it was the one with
the starfish.
Fuck, what's
the giant starfish?
It was one with starfish.
Starro.
Yep. Yeah, it's Starro. I like that one. I thought it was really good. You know, it had John Cena. It had that one British guy. I can't ever think of his name. A couple of the other characters were really good in it. The Polka Dot Man guy, I also really liked. He's a good actor.
The movie was okay. I mean, I didn't hate it. It was all right.
I feel like a superhero slop film.
I didn't say I liked it. I said it was okay.
No.
Fuck you.
You heard it here, folks. He's turning a new leaf. He's gonna watch anime. He's liking the superheroes.
Dude, I haven't watched
anime
boys.
Yet.
I haven't watched anime yet. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so embarrassing because I'm like so like anti-weeb culture. Well, I'm not anti-weeb culture, but I'm just like my whole life is like antithetical to weeb culture. So just like watching anime, I'm just gonna lie about it.
After you watch the first episode,
I'm gonna lie about watching anime the way women lie about their body count.
The urge to shower after you watch those episodes will disappear, Gio.
No, I don't know. Yep. Starro the Conqueror, Gayo, don't forget. Fuck off, Hanuk. Yeah, the only movie that I saw recently was Werewolves, with Frank Grillo. Have you seen that one yet?
No, it looked like dog shit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, I gave it a chance. I saw it at home, and I'm like, man, this is really fucking terrible. This is
You
awful.
glazed that movie, dude. You glazed it.
Dude, I watched it, and it was not good. Shut the fuck up, Gio. You saw nutsacks onto dolls for Etsy. Shut the fuck up, you dumb whore. You fucking dumb bitch.
I believe
that. Fucking bitch. Don't you ever fucking say that shit again. Anyways.
That's true.
Anyways, what do you think of the well, now that you're here, what did you think of the certification of Trump?
I thought it was pretty ironic that Kamala Harris was one to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. It's like it's one of the greatest examples of like a woman being held accountable and, you know, being forced to face the music. Pretty funny.
I saw a little clip of it. I don't know how long it was, but
dude, it was honestly like I watched the whole thing. It was like 35, 40 minutes, maybe less than that. It was like really, really short. It honestly wasn't that long. Like it's pretty obvious that they probably cut a corner somewhere because they didn't want to deal with all that shit. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, it's pretty obvious who won and why. And, you know, if they don't want to waste their time, I mean, I don't care. As long as it's all the good guys getting sworn into office like Trump, then who cares? So, yeah, it's set in stone now. So it's pretty cool. And it looked like a lot of fun. I talked with someone. I'm not going to reveal who that was. And we're like, dude, we should probably... Me. No, it wasn't. We were like talking about like going to DC for the inauguration.
Yeah.
But it's going to cost too much money. And we're like, nah.
Don't be an insurrectionist, Gio. Come on.
Well, during the inauguration, so we'd be there to support the president.
Same thing. Same thing.
All right. Well, I guess I'm never going to DC because my risk of going to prison is just way too high.
Man.
Don't insult Dummy Bomb. She's spitting facts. You're trying to make them as real life like as possible for some vile gayo bedroom activities.
Damn.
What the fuck are we talking about?
They think I'm molesting puppets and sewing nutsacks onto them.
I mean, who cares? They're not even like real.
I mean, that would be really funny.
Where's Marks lately? Marks is probably in jail. That would be my guess. He's locked up. Or are you laughing? It's probably true.
He was too base.
Rip Bozo.
Yeah, rip Bozo. But yeah, other than that, what are you watching lately, Cheese? Like, what's on your radar?
Not a whole lot, honestly. I've been kind of bored. I've been playing some video games, but then I don't know. Just lately, I've been not doing a whole lot. It's kind of boring over here in Cheeseland.
Yeah, in Cheeseland.
Yep.
GA Marks a bird flu. Yeah, fair enough.
I believe that.
I've been watching. I just finished up the second season of the Silo.
Oh.
No, not Squid Games. It's too like Desu for me. So I haven't seen season 2 of.
I saw the cast. I couldn't tell them apart, and then I was like, I don't think I can watch this show.
I watched.
Oh my god,
1.
dude!
I actually watched season 1 and 2 like a couple days ago, like over the course of the past 2-ish weeks.
That's so fucking racist, bro.
No, dude, I'm serious.
Like to me, it was.
I have face blindness.
It's like the most casual binge slop kind of show, right? Like you got a day off, you just want to put something on in the background or whatever, right?
Well, if you watch the show long enough, you like are able to identify the characters. The thing is that like the second season, it has a lot of the characters from the first one and the second one. And like the original protagonist in the first season, like he's also like doing the games again for some fucking reason.
Well,
and
it's not some fucking reason. He's trying to stop the games, and by trying to interfere with them starting again, he accidentally finds himself getting back into it. Because, like, okay, so Gio, the inciting incident is he gets a bunch of other guys with the money he won, basically forming like a small army to like hunt down the people that take these guys to said games. And it turns out like they had snipers and shit ready, so the car chase failed. He's now alone in a car with the guy that's bringing people together, right?
Yeah,
and he's
the salesman.
He's basically, well, not the salesman, like he's like in a fancy limo because he won, and he's like, oh, my car chase thing failed, but I still got a tracker in my tooth, right? And he's like, okay, we'll just go to the games again, and they'll find my location. Turns out that fails because they removed the thing from his tooth. So he doesn't just show up there for a reason. He's trying to get there, get enough people to show up to this place to put a stop to it. And the plan fails, right? Like he fucks up.
Yeah, and then the
now
front
he has
man,
to live through it again.
And the front man is like also like embedding himself into the game, so it's almost similar to the season 1. Let me see. Yes, Zombie Bomb, there is a second season of the Silo, and it is out now. Silo's dumb. I don't understand how it interests people. Well, no, it's actually like a really, really good show. I mean, I like the second.
We don't watch TV shows.
It's I don't watch TV. Not on TV.
Isn't Silo a TV show?
It could be on TV, but I wouldn't know. I don't watch it on TV.
You watch it on your little phone as you take a poopy?
Yes,
at work.
Like that. Yeah.
You little wage slave?
Yeah. Wagey cagey.
I love the wage cage.
No, like I just feel like
Goon and the wage cage.
The books are like a lot better in that they do a better job of explaining like the origins of the Silo and why their weird belief system is so convoluted and retarded. But essentially, like it's really interesting because there is some truth to the sci-fi element of why the people ended up in the silos in the first place. Like, okay, so for example, that scamdemic, there were rumors, even uttered by Robert F. Kennedy Jr., that the virus specifically targeted certain racial demographics. It was more deadly to specific racial groups. And in the book, The Silo, what destroyed the world or what killed humanity were these things called nanobots. And the nanobots were able to either heal people, give them augmented strength, or just outright kill them. It just like erodes their health or whatever really quickly. And they die really fast. So they spread about these nanobots, and it was the Israelis in the book that unleashed these nanobots, and they went after, you know, their enemies, whoever the enemies would be. So, a precaution was taken to build like 80 or 50 of these silos, however many of these silos, and they would just hide there.
Sounds like Fallout.
Yeah, so they were in these silos for about 400 years, which is when the story begins. And there's
Were
like
they gooning the whole time?
Kind of.
I mean, how else do you spend 400 years, right?
Just gooning like a motherfucker. Yeah, so each like silo can hold like 10,000 people. That's some BDSM talk between you guys. Clipped it. Let me see. The books are okay, so I want to pick apart the show. I mean, I don't recall like the books that well, so I can't really like compare them to like the book. I just know that like their belief system is just kind of weird because it revolves around like their like fake U.S. Constitution, which is like the pact, where it's like, you know, if this then that, if this happens then that happens, and it's quite thorough. But like the laws and the rules don't really matter, as we're seeing throughout season 2. And yeah, who knows where it goes? Who knows where it goes? Or what they're gonna do when they find out what the nanobots are? Because they don't know why people die when they go outside the silo. They just know that the air is poison, so they don't know yet. But yeah, Silo was good.
Spoilers.
Yeah, Silo was pretty decent. No, I didn't spoil anything because there's still like drama and it's relatively good. It's not that campy. There's a couple parts that are campy, but for the most part, it's relatively okay. It's tolerable for an Apple production.
Ew.
Yeah. Other than that,
really watch that crap.
Other than that, like the last thing I recall watching, I just wrapped up the last season of Yellowstone. It was like 3 or 4 episodes, and that was about it. Watched it really quickly.
That show is garbage.
Dude, because you're a pussy. You don't like to ride horses.
It's fucking soap opera with cowboys.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck off.
Good. Riding around, dual wielding pistols, and, you know, beating up bitches. Yeah, I don't always remember it well either.
My mom, my this, my that.
You know who else talked about their mom on YouTube podcast? My mom. Cheese gets it.
Yeah, cheese. Yeah,
I do. Regular show is my shit.
I love regular show.
Let me see. Zombie Bomb. Yeah, I don't always remember it well either, but it's easy to point out what isn't right and what they shouldn't have cut out of the story. Yeah, I'm trying to recall like what I liked that like came from a book, and it's just like nothing alike. I can't think of anything at the moment.
Are the robots really diverse?
You don't get to see them. They're nanobots because they're invisible. You don't see them.
What about like a cloud of them?
Midget 212. Midget 212.
What the fuck was that?
Midget 212. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Midget 212. I appreciate you joining as always.
Wait. I
don't think that's how that works.
Is
it Twitch?
Subscribe.
Did you not see the screen? It just showed me on the screen. You guys are supposed to be watching it. Did you not see it?
I'm just saying, like, was it a YouTube subscription?
I don't know. It didn't tell me. It just said someone subscribed. So I'm just like,
because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, so for the rest of the stream, I could just click unsubscribe, resubscribe to play.
No, I would block you. I would just block you. Of course, XSO is talking about beating women. Shut up, Hiduk.
That's
what? What about you, Cheese? What have you been watching recently? So I can make fun of what you're fucking watching. What are you watching recently?
No,
wow, dude, what a pussy! He's afraid to tell me what he's enjoying on his own time. Look at this moral cowardice on display. Wow.
No, because last time we had this conversation, you're like, I'm like, nope, we're not doing this.
But
the next show that I will watch will be Attack on Titan with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so fucking ruthless. I'm just gonna rip that. How long do I need to commit to this bit? How long do I need to commit to this bit? Because you said like 2 or 3 episodes.
I would prefer at least the first season, but a couple episodes.
Dude, there's like 20 fucking episodes in the season, bro.
Okay, and we already talked about, like, if you didn't watch any TV shows and you're like, no, bro, I can't do that, then be like, sure. But you've talked about watching The Silent, and you talked about watching Yellowstone. So, like,
yeah, I did 3 episodes. Like 3 episodes.
Yeah, which are like an hour long each, so that's at least 3 hours. That's almost 10 episodes.
Yeah, but I'm like, just like casually watching him, like it's not like you know.
You can casually watch fucking anime. What?
Fuck you.
You don't have to sit there and just glue your nose to it and just be like, hey, look.
King of Tulsa. I haven't caught the more recent episodes of it, but the first one was okay. Or the first season was okay.
That's Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And also Tyler Sheridan, he wrote and directed Yellowstone. He did the Sicario movie, and now he's doing King of Tulsa. So good for him, I guess. I don't know what Force Book 4 is.
I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, I just watched Squid Game and Dan. I don't know what Dan is, and the
It's
Squid
an
Game
anime.
season 1 was okay. I don't know about
peak, especially the first episode.
Yeah,
so good.
I don't know about the second season. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, it looks like it's well made. So there's that. But I don't know. I just feel like it's hitting all the same notes as the first season, and that's a problem for me. And they're just kind of recycling some of the old, the more exciting elements of the first season, but except it's like, oh well, now there's like, the front man's brother is like lurking on the island, and oh, is he gonna be found by his friends? Like, whatever. I don't know. I just don't think it's like, look up Force Beta O. Shut up, bitch. What about you, Chaz? What have you been watching lately? Anything good?
I rewatched a few episodes of Star Wars: The Clone Wars for
for the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, not really. I've just been watching more YouTube video shit. So
true.
All right. Well, Trump is coming. God's good, and
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come. No, it's gonna be great. I don't know. Should we do a consume sins? No, fuck that. I'm tired. I'm really fucking tired.
Let's do it right now.
All right, I'll do whatever.
Whip it out.
All right.
Spin it around. I thought we were about to end the show, but I guess we could do a consume sins.
No, we're gonna do a consume sins. You told me to do it. It's gonna happen.
Every show?
No, I don't know about every show.
How about the first episode every month?
I don't know, dude. I mean, if we have time for it, it's just like tonight. I'm just really tired, but I need to confess. I need to consume. I need to
make it at least a 30-minute segment. It doesn't have to be like super long.
Yeah. Well, we're doing it now. We're doing it live.
Okay.
We're doing it fucking live.
How about this? We spin a 3-way spinner thing, and whoever it lands first has to go.
Okay. We don't. I don't have the. No.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Me being the preacher.
You go first.
Let us pray. For I have sinned. I have consumed. What have I consumed lately? I consumed a bag of movie theater popcorn.
Okay.
I was like so fucking
hungry. Attack in a bag.
I was just like, so that is gluttony.
Extra butter, huh?
Yeah, it's gluttony, sloth. I feel very bad. I got a tummy ache, and I need forgiveness. Other than that, I don't recall really consuming that much. The consuming has been at a minimum. It's cost me almost no money. Again, like I consumed a little bit of the Silo. Got it for free. I consumed a couple episodes of the last season of Yellowstone. Totally free. So the consuming is not a detriment to me, but, I could have done other things with that time. Like not watch anime. What about you, Cheese? What have you consumed, my boy? Confess now before the Lord.
I bought some Pokemon card packs.
What the fuck? You one of those bitches? You went to fucking Costco? You were one of those fucking Costco rats?
No.
Buying those boxes of Pokemon? What is it?
No,
Pokemon
I'm not like that,
1 or something like that?
No. I think the pack you're talking about is 151. That's the first.
Yeah.
That's the first the first generation of Pokemon. No, I had like a hit of nostalgia because I used to do that as like whenever I was younger, and I was like, you know what, it's my birthday last week, so like, okay, I'll just get myself a birthday gift. So, I don't know, watching a couple different TV shows, YouTube mostly, like kind of like what Chaz.
Damn. But, so the besides consuming, what I'm hearing is sloth. You're being lazy. And you're consuming YouTube. You're consuming anime. You're probably consuming. Yeah.
Yeah. About to be consumed into a black hole.
Let's see.
I mean, I was thinking about working out tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So
What are you gonna work on?
Should I consume the iron at the gym? Huh?
yeah,
I
you
don't
should
think that's how
start
that
eating the
works.
plates.
Yeah.
I mean, they're called plates for a reason.
Exactly. I had Chick-fil-A today. Does that?
Oh, dude, that's
that
pretty
count as
bad.
it?
That's pretty bad. What did you eat? What did you eat at
The
Chick-fil-A?
sandwich, the
Disgusting.
fries, and the
Ugh.
mac and cheese.
What was in the sandwich?
The mac
chicken
and
sandwich?
cheese. Oh.
Pickles,
What else?
meat, bread,
What kind of meat?
Chicken.
this wiener.
Wow, dude. You guys heard it here first.
Chicken. What kind of fucking dumbass question is that?
Dude, Cheese is eating a dick sandwich. He's eating a stinky dick sandwich.
The meat at Chick-fil-A
is not beef.
It's actually not meat. It's synthetic making because the small hacks want us to consume gluten. Dude, it's all conspiracy. Just open your mind. You just wake up, retards.
It's
Damn, dude, we just got to get all this autism out. Dude, the spirit of God is here on this stream.
God is
Chick-fil-A Who just joined? Who just joined this Discord channel? I heard the sound.
I mean, here's the thing about
your favorite person in the whole entire world.
Oh, Turge, step inside to the church. What have you consumed, my boy? What have you consumed?
my boy.
Too much big pharma.
The fuck does that mean?
Too many pills?
No,
Yeah.
A few too many Advils and Tylenols, bro.
No.
Uppers,
I'm fucking kidding.
downers,
I'm a downer.
depressants, inhalants,
No.
Valiums.
Actually,
gas.
you would actually, jokes aside, you would actually be impressed with me.
Why?
I have not consumed a concert. I have not consumed like fast food.
Ooh.
I have not consumed
Damn,
like
how does he do it?
it's called getting sick. Try it. No, I'm kidding.
The new weight loss trend: getting the stomach flu.
Vomiting
getting the
right
stomach.
after you eat. The new
Exactly. Try some anorexia.
Well, Turge,
now for $10.99.
Settle down, nerd. Settle down. So, Turge, how much money have you saved not consuming? Go.
A decent amount, but it went to other things. I'll just put it that way.
So, what have you been consuming with that money? You're obviously consuming in another way.
Focusing on my health.
You being hesitant. It's a crime to lie in the eyes of the Lord, Turge.
No.
You're not lying to me, are you?
I'm not lying to me. Been focusing that money on my health, getting better.
All right, so cheese consumed, Chick-fil-A dick sandwich. What about you, Chaz? What have you consumed lately, my son?
Fucking, I had Pizza Hut today.
Ooh, what kind of crust? Are we doing thin crust?
No.
We're doing panned?
I got the pasta and cheese sticks.
What kind of cheese? Cheese sticks, like not like regular breadsticks, or like
like the cheese sticks. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I can get into that. I mean, it's bad for you. Bad for you.
Yeah, no shit. I'm sorry. I'm very confrontational when I talk about my eating habits. I get very snippy. Like I act like a woman.
You act like Zombie Bomb.
I'm sorry. I
very
do.
sensitive.
I know.
Very snappy. You
Well,
don't
it's
want to be like her.
It's because I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Well, hey, didn't
It's like, I know I'm being a dumb bitch. You know, like I know I'm a fucking dumb
I'm being
cunt.
a fucking pussy.
I know I'm being a fucking retard whore. You know.
Yeah. Gio, didn't you consume something that made you unwell?
That was a while ago.
Got him.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got
Dude, I like how the more people get into the show, the more autistic it gets in here. I consumed.
I love consuming.
Forgive me, Jesus. Baby Jesus.
I don't need forgiveness. I love when I consume.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just had Christmas. Just like 2 weeks ago ish. What did Santa give you for Christmas, Cheese?
I got beer
Molested.
bomb and candy.
Oh, dude. Disgusting. What about you, Turge? Or were you still in the hospital?
No. I haven't been in the hospital in a minute. But No, I had what did I have? Just a lot of good food that my family made, and then I consumed some tacos at my buddy's wedding, which was very good, but on the spicy side. So kind of.
All right, K6,
yeah.
K6, you're out of line. What you're doing is a crime in the eyes of the Lord. You are bearing false witness. Okay. He writes, Jewel is an atheist at best and a Jew at worst. What does he LARP as a Christian? Do you realize Christians don't say God damn, right? Yeah, they do. They say it all the time.
I can confirm.
Yeah,
Gio is the biggest Jew ever. I saw him hanging out with Ron Coleman.
Oh, it's true, except the Jew part. But it is true.
Yeah, Ron Coleman was cool though, by the way, guys.
I gotta message him and be like, yo, what are you up to, man? Because Dick Masterson and them, they're gonna be down here in Vegas. But I feel like there's gonna be I think in May or I think in April. I don't remember. But yeah, like there might be some drama because I'm gonna be calling out and like
Nick verbally, thing.
No, not well, yeah, kind of. Patrick Melton, the child enthusiast. I'm gonna confront him or heckle him when he's doing his bit at the Hackmania. So it's gonna go down. I'm gonna strap a fucking GoPro to my head. I'm gonna be like Frank Hassel and just fucking roast that pig. Let's see. I can listen to you guys make those retards as out. We're gonna burn for the Down syndrome jokes. Yeah, I guess.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, look, I think a couple of us in here are like legitimately autistic, so I feel like we're allowed to make those jokes.
Define autistic.
Me.
It's not my
spectrum. It's a spectrum.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really want to put like my medical information out there. Okay, thanks, but you know, I'm just saying, other people have been credibly accused of being autistic. So
true.
Talking about autism with this fucking music playing in the background is fucking killing me, dude.
Look, I mean, the Spirit of God is here in the show, and I think it's very important to, you know, give thanks to the Lord and to confess our consumed sins. And look, the new year 2025 just began, and I think it's very important to go forward and not consume as much. I am going to start fasting. I'm going to try to do a 72-hour fast. I fucked up today because I had a little bit of popcorn, but other than that, you know, I think I can do the 72-hour fast. I'm going to get really great sleep, and I'm going to feel great.
I mean, good luck with it. I mean that, you know, not.
Yeah, no, I'm going to need it.
Not trying. I'm not trying to come across as like a sarcastic douche. I actually mean like best of luck.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I know I
necessary.
couldn't. I know I couldn't.
No, you probably could if you put your mind to it.
No,
CK6 writes, that's blasphemy. Christians recognize their transgressions against the Lord, both in instinctive actions and temptation. Joe doesn't even recognize that what he does is anti-Christian. I am not anti-Christian, first off. Two, I do acknowledge my transgressions against my fellow man, against the revealed word. So again, you're bearing false witness. Bro, you're getting me confused for a guy named Eric D. July, who bears false witness against people, who's a fucking bitch-ass snitch, and who literally counter-signals Christianity. I don't do such. And yeah, so K6, you're being very hateful. Gayo is the last person to tell us about right and wrong after the messed up fisting activities he committed. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
I
got public?
Yeah, disavow.
Don't ask him what he was doing on September 11th, 2001.
So do you also have an OnlyFans then, or what?
No, that's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah. Well, does anybody else feel the need to confess their consumed sins?
No,
Speak freely.
I'm good.
Anybody in the chat want to reveal their consumed sins before the Lord? Look at Eric July's most recent community post. You know what? Let's fucking do that. Let's go.
Okay, if that's where the stream is going from now, I gotta go to bed.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the show's about to end. You know what?
But...
Fuck Eric July. No, I don't want. I'm too lazy to go.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
You guys have a good rest of your night. And Cheese, it was good hearing from you. It's been a bit.
Yeah, Cheese, it's been a bit. It's been way too long.
No, Gio, let's not. Come on.
Well, I'm just saying it's been long.
I know.
I'm agreeing with you.
I'll show you something long.
Oh no.
What the
your
string
penis?
of messages? The string of messages you sent me?
Your shaft with
Ooh,
the
yucky.
nuts.
All right. Well,
Maybe.
Well,
everybody.
no. It's just like he said something long, and I, being the fucking middle schooler that I am, assumed that any sentence like that refers to the male genitalia, because I find that
No, it'll be a turd on your
really funny.
pillowcase.
Ah, it's a shit
Oh,
joke.
what
That's
are
e-
you?
that-
Are you
bro, that's
Amber
so
Heard now?
funny.
What?
Jeez,
Like,
what the fuck did you send me? What is this? Toy department? Toy maker?
just, cheese. What the fuck did you send me? I'll never see
I
it.
mean, to be fair, the thing I did send him was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get
No,
into that.
don't say anything about it. I want to keep
No,
it.
he can show it on stream if he wants to, but it's definitely.
No, I'm not gonna show it on stream. The chat confess and Father Puppet Diddler is not helping us. Let me see. Not good enough, Joe. Repent. I repent.
And I'm going to bed. Have a good night.
Yeah. Good night, chat.
yes.
All right. Well, you guys, it's gonna be the show. My goodness, I'm fucking tired. Next week, I'm gonna have all my energy back. Be more organized because obviously the Rumble integration is not complete and it really slowed me down. So yeah, everybody, have a good night. And I don't know what else to say. Dude, this is fucking dude. I'm just not on my game tonight. I'm just so unbelievably tired. So cheers, everybody. I need water. Peace out. And
You know,
fuck you,
man.